Alright, welcome in, chat. Ooh, my OBS has gone weird. But happy Friday. Hope you've all had a good day so far. Yeah, I just opened OBS and the audio mix has gone... The bars were all, like, top-bottom rather than left-right. That kind of threw me off, but I think we're fine. My microphone's working, so... All good, all good. Hope you're all doing well. Who we got? Dragon, welcome in. Hello to you. Hello, Vic. I am so Lumiplat. And I feel like I have been for a really long time. We need to change that soon. Prof, thanks for the first. WD, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Zeke. Hello, Vile. I can relate to Nuzlocke-itis. I've been afflicted with that for a very long time. Granted, I don't know what the cure is. I think that one's still waiting. Midnight, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Hi, Nez. Have I gone live during your work time this time or not? Suze, welcome in. Always good to see you. Mandalay, thank you for the tier 1 for 5 months. Huge, thank you very much. Welcome in, welcome in. Enjoy the emotes as always. Hi, Pukat, welcome in. I think that's everyone for now. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, yeah, so... Last stream, I think we did about half a Maylene split. I was live on Monday. Last time. So we did all the Pokemon Mansion stuff, and I claimed my amazing Litwick, which I can't really use at the moment because it doesn't evolve and it's adamant nature and everything, but the fact it's in Luminescent at all is pretty damn cool, so here we are. Then I didn't go live for a few days, and then here we are on Friday. So I believe this is the case in some of the Americas too, but today is a day off in the UK. Good Friday, Easter, all that sort of stuff. So with that, I can play some games. So we'll stream for a few hours, see where we get to. Hopefully we can get at least the 4th patch today. But yeah, we'll see what we do. Sound like one of the pro Nuzlockers in the Peach vid. True, true. Yeah, I was pretty cool. I was pretty happy with that video. I did actually get quite a few new followers from it too. I guess, yeah. There's been quite a few since 2 days ago. So I guess that video kind of revealed me a little bit. And good to hear, Nez. Good to hear. I'm glad you're not in work today. Thank you, welcome in. Zeke, thank you for the sub to Prof. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Same in Germany? Same, yeah, same here too. Yeah, we also get Monday off. I've got some plans on Monday, so I probably won't be able to stream, at least during the daytime there. But I do have the day off, which is cool. Ooh, it's easy, you can see. That sounds good. I love a bit of kindness in the world. Next, thank you for the tier 1 to Peaky as well. Much appreciated. 27 subs, damn, you actually gifted quite a lot. Thank you very much. I guess 10 of those are just from me playing Lumiplat, isn't it? So I definitely owe it to you to finish this game. But yeah, thank you for saying thank you to the gifters, and enjoy the emotes and everything, as always. Okay, I don't know anything especially I need to do here, so I kind of just move on. There's probably not really anything that's, like, dangerous until we get to Maylene herself, so I guess we'll just proceed. We do get a few encounters today as well, though, which is cool. I hadn't really decided, like, what side of Route 210 to go for. I feel like the north might have the better encounters, but I can definitely at least get 215. I assume the audio levels are all fine. I haven't changed anything since our last streams, but let me know if there's anything that's too quiet, too loud, or whatever. Ooh, Dusk Ball. That would be good if it was nighttime, but it's not, so, oh well. I wobble, you wobble, we all wobble. I actually noticed the wobble chat in my Discord is kind of dead. I was considering retiring it. I think the whole meme about spamming emotes has kind of died out at this point, but we'll see. Yeah, Zuka, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate as well. Okay, I probably do not want to approach Celestial Ruins because I can't be bothered to plan a Lucian fight, and I don't think I need Psychic at this point, so I may as well just leave that for later. I'm assuming it's a fixed level rather than scaling. I don't think there's a reason to do so. Suze with the shiny wobble. Oh, okay, I still got to fix that command. Okay, I'll, let me edit it for now, and I'll fix it later to something a bit better. What can I do? There we go, I'll just do that for now. Everyone can have it today. Zuko, thank you for the glasses redeem. And the bow tie. And the cat ears. Huge. Full outfit, immediately fun to start. Thank you, Zuka. Just Suze with no exclamation mark. Right, let me just double check. So what is Lucian's stuff? So if I go to Salacion? Right, where the hell is... So it's trainers, Cowgirl Eevee, Lucian... So yeah, I think, like, this fight I could do if I wanted some Heart Scales and Psychic. We do have a few levels above it, but I think unless I'm really struggling for something for Maylene, I don't really need that TM, because I already have, like, an Alakazam that has Psychic to start with and that sort of stuff, so especially because this is a double battle as well. It doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, I'll probably just skip it for now, I think. Might as well just come back later on, I've got a big advantage. You missed too, Zuka? Same. I think it was in chat a few seconds ago, though. Did you, Midnight? Okay, that's good, yeah. That seems like the smart thing to do, I feel like. Unless you really need their moves for some reason. Lame? Probably true, but it's smart. Quite balanced. We play smart, not hard. But yeah, I imagine you could do a rule set where like you have to do it. Like the people who did Redux rule sets where like you had to fight the Hellwind leaders always seemed very hardcore. Thanks for the look, Manole. Thanks again for the sub as well, I appreciate it. Enjoy your look. Okay, where do I want to go? If this is the same as Remplar, I think there's actually a Life Orb just up here, so I should probably get that. I have yet to claim my Underground encounter, so I can't actually thief it yet. Hey Virk, welcome in. Thank you for the best as always. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I've watched a fair bit of Black Iso, mostly from Zeph's stream, but I have also seen like some of P. Charles, a bit of Squirts, a bit of Moxies here and there. Yeah, it does look really cool. Difficult for sure. I mean, that's why everyone is floundering around in like the first two splits and such, but yeah, very, very interesting. So yeah, speaking of Black Iso, actually, I did find out something very interesting. So I had thought that the embargo for the Black Iso dev team, which included me for my small bit of bug fixes, was for 3 months. I wouldn't actually be able to play PK until June. It turns out that I might actually... I still haven't actually heard this directly from Mr. Keating, but I think it's basically confirmed. From 1 month after release, so the 15th of April, the dev team is allowed to do up to Fantina Split. To the end of Fantina Split, so that they can aim for like bronze tier on the Hall of Fame sheet. So, I might give it a shot. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but I might at least give it a go, get my ass kicked by clans a few times, and then go to something else, but that is something. And then from May the 15th onwards, I think it's just allowed to do whatever. This will probably affect Bugford a lot more than me, but yeah, I might give it a go. I did Virk, yeah, only slightly. So in the last 2 weeks or so, they were like really overloaded. Mr. Keating especially was like super overloaded with stuff. So he asked me if I would be willing to help with just fixing a couple bugs and stuff, and I said sure, why not? I'll help out. So I did, which means I know a few bits of the game's secrets, so I think most of it's been seen already by this point. But there was a part of that meant you aren't allowed to play a Nuzlocke of it on stream or give advice for 3 months. But it looks like the rule has changed a little bit. So, there we go. Saying that, I don't actually know most of the Nuzlocke secrets myself, because I didn't really read into it, but still technically affects me, so yeah. Yeah, it was only a very, very tiny bit. Like, I think I'm credited to Black Iso, but I didn't do that much at all. I literally just like added the pre-status trainers in the Pokemon centers and fixed like 1 or 2 bugs. That's it. I didn't do much else, but yeah. But you could say I contributed. Exactly. Well, yes, we could just say I made Black Iso like we always do, I suppose. Playing quite poorly? I guess it depends what you define as poor, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, there's people doing different rule sets for sure. Like, the blind playthroughs are probably not going to win, but they are there for content for sure. Then you get Zeph, who's playing Calculus, and honestly not doing half bad. But it does mean he is at a bit of a disadvantage, of course. But if it's fun for him, that's what matters, really. Thanks for Lurk Evans, welcome in. Yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy it blind myself. At least from PK. Like, I enjoyed Unbound blinds, but that was because I deliberately put the game on the lowest difficulty. To make sure I had a standing chance. PK is way too hard, I think. But it seems like people are enjoying P-Charles blind run-throughs, and I think Moxie's too, to be fair, because his view count has been super high the last few days. So, I think it's going well for the content angle. Ooh, Mauer. Yeah, Zeph's Hecalps have gone really, really good. Zeph has gone so unbelievably good over like the past 2 or so. It's incredible to watch. Possibly Vic, yeah. It's definitely something I'm considering at some point. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to go for a ground move. Yeah, I guess GMO runs are kind of impossible given the rules for the sheet and that. Kind of a shame, because I'd rather do GMO if I could, but how it is, I guess. Of course, yeah. Sounds fake. King Nezo has denounced the sheet. Thanks to the 5-streak, Berg, appreciate it. Sorry, I think, Zuka, did you give me a... Yeah, Zuka, you gave me a 5-streak too. Thank you for that too. Sorry, I forgot to say. I actually don't know. There is no Drowner trainer. I think I joined the team too late for it to be there. So, unfortunately not. It was too late in development for it once to be added. Clown Mickey, true. Oh yeah, Draz loves the contest stuff. I think it's the favourite part of it, honestly. I am looking forward to seeing, like, Nuzlockers try to do contests. It sounds kind of nuts. But I think it's very important, so I'm sure we'll see it. So you don't strictly have to do contests, but I'm pretty sure this is in the documentation, so it should be fine. But the Master Rank contests, if you win them, you get a really, really good encounter. So, like, it's probably worth doing. I think it might be the category, depends which encounter you get, but, like, it's been incentivized to make it worth doing. You could probably skip it, but maybe to your detriment. It should be fine. It's on the sheet, isn't it? So they all have, like, separate moves, I think. Shoot, what is it? There's a Kangaskhan, there's a Steelix, and I think there's a Milotic. Joe Gongi, it's fine, yeah. I'll look what I can. Let me see if I can pull up the PK docs a second, actually. Because now you got me curious too. I'm not going to get fully muted this fight. I'm playing this game so slowly, I swear. Okay, where is the plat, guys? Is it the master sheet I want? The encounter sheet? It might be the encounter sheet. Maybe it's this one. This thing? Great Martian Candy's not one. There we go, yeah. This is the one I want. Okay, let me pull it up on screen a second. So yeah, it's obviously look away if you don't want PK spoilers at the moment, but this is the contest hall awards. So yeah, you get some pretty crazy mons with some pretty unique movesets that they can't normally get in the game. Shackles, welcome in, thank you for the best. Hope you're doing good. Rennie, welcome in, good to see you. One second. Yeah, Rockhead head smash is probably insanely good. Glare is quite cool for Stitix too. I guess it is a snake, so it works. Yeah, no, it's Gongi, it's all good. Right. Okay, so enough PK for now, but yes, so I might potentially visit PK soon, because I was tempted to give it a shot, and I probably would have already if it weren't for the restriction. But I'll see how I feel about it on 15th. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish Lumi yet, so we'll see how it goes. That's right, yes. So for the Master Rank specifically, you have to give up a heart scale. So yeah, you can keep trying until you win, I think, but yeah, the more times it takes you, the more heart scales it digs on your system. Ooh, I can't remember if that was actually in the sheet pop. I feel like it was teased, but I can't recall if it's actually in the rules. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Manny. Thank you. I hope you're doing alright as well. Let me pull up the sheet again. Okay, so you're not forced to do contests. But it is very highly incentivized because all of these encounters, I think especially, well, I probably shouldn't say actually because I think that's part of the dev team, but some of these encounters might potentially be very good in the Elite Four and such. So, I probably can't say any more on that. I've just heard some things. But, yeah. So, yeah, you don't have to, but you can, and I want some good boards for it. I don't know, actually. Is Charizard physical? I don't have the stat changes open, so I'm not sure. Welcome in, Pixel. Are you okay as well? Welcome in. Blah. Hope you're doing good. Ooh, okay, what should I do then? Yeah, it's fine, Virk, sure. There you go. They do Gonki? Ooh, okay, interesting. With only normal moves? That's interesting. That's quite a fun, interesting challenge. Sorry, Gongi and I just talking about sprite stuff in DMs. Gongi's like doing some sprite stuff, and I mentioned that like, you should find me a Gen 4 artist, but I don't actually have any ideas, so. But there's some cool stuff that maybe I could do in the future if I get any bloody ideas. Alright, nothing too important. Okay, I think that's a fist plate, but I have to beat this guy to get it. Should be fun. It's all good ready noise. Yeah, no, a normal type move only lock is very interesting. That's not a rule set I've heard before. Sounds like a lot of Hyper Beam. What was up? Version 2? So basically, I was going to do originally take on Storm Silver version 2. Then I moved over to the Hot Gold engine, which came out like about the time Scarlet and Violet were a thing. Then I got a lot through that, but the engine kept updating. I got a bit burnt out, wasn't really sure what I wanted to do myself, and then I started streaming, and I kind of just lost interest for ages. And the engine is still very complicated to use and keeps getting more complicated by the day. So I'm in this awkward spot where I don't know what to do. So that's why it's kind of been on hiatus for a long time. It's not cancelled. I'm hoping at some point I will get the itch back, but I just haven't for a long time. But that's why I haven't said anything about it. Because I have nothing to update on, but also I don't really want to cancel it. So it's just in this weird limbo at the moment. Someday, hopefully. Someday. Yeah, it could be after GTA 6 at this point. Hopefully I can still beat GTA 6, but we'll see. True Prof, yeah. Might be on someone's cards, we'll see. Yeah, maybe I should get an Epic Cube. Might be a shout, actually. But I don't really know why I put in it aside from the overall crystal question. But yeah, did any of you watch P. Charles' Null video then? I saw it with on Kaya's stream the other day because she was watching it like a few hours after it came out, so I stayed up too late watching it in her stream because it was quite fun to watch it alongside someone else who was funning. Thank you, Vic, thank you. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I noticed the comments seemed to be pretty happy I was in it, so that was kind of nice. But Peachard did specifically highlight my lack of prestigious Nuzlocke trophies. I've really got to fix that at some point. But it's true, I don't have any just yet. I need to pick up one of the big boys at some point. Whatever that ends up being, anyway. Not really sure yet. Why is Joanna British? That is a great question, Rennie. And there's probably some massive historical reason, but who knows what it is. Chew I chew. Oh, I can get my cannon from you, actually. I forgot. Video comments are really good. Yeah. I was pretty happy with the whole set for sure. It was pretty interesting that like it ended up being like tied 0 deaths for almost all of the race. It was only the last few fights that really caught people off. But yeah, it was fun. I would be down to take part more, I think. I'll have to see that. I'm not sure when the next big race would be, to be honest. And I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm not aware of any other big games coming out soon, so I guess we'll see. A little bit Zeke, yeah. It's probably not like 100% accurate, but I do also get what it's getting at. I've done a lot of Nuzlocks, but I haven't of any of like the super hard games. Because Redux is probably at the moment my peak of Nuzlocking stuff. Whereas everyone else had done run and bun in that competition, so relatively speaking, it's not wrong. Really, Prof? Dang. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but yeah, it was always good. It could have been Kindle as well, to be fair, but yeah, time-wise, it was... Well, I didn't actually realize just how fast Burrito was, I don't think, but I know he has a habit of, like, winning a lot of these competitions and such. Chicken? True. Oh, really, Rennie? Unfortunate. Guess the timing was awkward. Yeah, just haven't done big games. Do you reckon CK Plus would give me that sort of trophy? I don't know. I'm not sure how where that game counts. It's a tough one. Because like Run and Burn, Lucid, I guess Null, EK now, maybe Emerald Kaiser. I don't know. CK Plus probably would. I've been in Blue Kaiser, but that one's a bit of a weird game. So I don't know. I don't know what counts and what doesn't for this sort of idea. Play Run and Burn, you chicken? Maybe. We'll see. I'm somewhat interested. Who hasn't been in CK Plus? A lot of people in this chat, probably. Sounds about right, yeah. Roll up the boulder? Possibly. I'm pretty sure my Run and Burn will not go as well as Gongi's has, though. I'll just fail the Togedemaru and then wipe, probably. Okay, should probably watch out for these two trainers, because they're not completely trivial, like most of them. Ready, Val? That could be an incentive, to be fair. I would love to push you forward as well, if I could. That's true, yeah, Yellow Kaiser is a thing now. You are Gongi, but that's because it's you. I am not you. I will fully hold my hands up and admit that you are a better Nuzlocke than I am. I have no problem admitting that. Okay, where is Route 215? Okay, let's go for Dennis first. So, Gligar, Gyarados, and Drifblim. If I want to lead, Gyarados is fine. I want an electric type, although I do need to watch out for... if I could somehow bait bounce, I guess that would work. What is it? Is it going to use bounce against my Gyarados? It might do, actually. Maybe that's okay. And then Shadow Ball, Air Slash. What's a good pick? Let's Drifblim. What are my Dark type options? So I've got... Yeah, I mean, Dracon's probably. But I just gotta watch out for Destiny Mond. I think this team should be fine now, actually. So interestingly, I have EVs. I guess Ace Trainers are not quite as much of a rollover as some of the trainers in this. I will too, Min. I will too. Okay, Dennis is this one. If I'm not mistaken, in Black Kaiser, these two are actually a true double, I think. They might be changed into a double team. Okay. I guess that's true. I do feel like, I don't know. Would you say finding lines is easier with Torterra or Infernape? I imagine like when Infernape has an option, it does it really well, but Torterra probably has more things it can use, I guess? I don't really know. Go bounce? Okay. So I'm assuming this doesn't do too much. Alright. Doesn't really matter, a bit huge. Okay, now the question is my Drapion faster than this Drifblim? I would guess yes, but I don't know for a fact. Yeah, that's probably what I would do midnight, to be fair. Just like look and see, can I take out this lead immediately or whatever? Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I imagine with AP it's kind of just like, can it kill this mon? Yes or no? If it can, use it. If it can't, use something else. Royal Platinum Chewback. I'm surprised you're still awake, but welcome in. I say that every time you're in my chat, I feel like. I hope you had fun on Mr. Game & Watch. I had to leave pretty shortly after you beat Watson, so I didn't see most of the classic gaming bits. Only I've seen, yeah, I guess these are so similar playstyles, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah. Makes sense, yeah. I sort of really don't know what to do. Like, to be fair, I'm using Infernape a fair bit in this game, so I might be a little bit more inclined to use Torterra if I do it next. But, I don't know, just in terms of, like, starter preference, I do like Infernape a fair bit more than the other two. I don't hate them by any means, but I think Chimchar is usually my go-to if I have to pick. I think he was, but there's, Black and White do have a few, like, random triple invitation battles dotted around. I don't think I changed that. Huge copy bastard. I can't wait for Volcanic Red. Okay, so we got Lickitung, God of War, and Roserade. So I want a fighting type. So you get a double, Infernape. If I can find it. God of War, I could probably use like a steel type or something. Maybe not actually, because that has Shadow Ball. Take it on, should be fine. And then Roserade, Crobat, fine. Probably with Cherry Berry. Oh, it does have Weather Ball actually. I might need to watch out for that. I don't think I have anything that resists all of those moves though. But I should probably... Don't know what else I would do that. Grass, poison, and water. Do I have anything that resists all of those types? I don't think I do. Oh, Petty. Yeah, I think Apollyon has its uses, but compared to the other two, at least a run and button, it unfortunately does fall a bit short. Yeah, I don't care about anything especially. Maybe I'll bring... Oh, that should be fine. Okay. Wow, did you say you're going live with Run and Bun today? Or did I imagine that? Okay. I imagined... Darn. Okay. Over the Easter break, okay. Is today not the Easter break? I guess I just interpreted it as like first day of Easter stuff. Oh, we still got to plan some stuff. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the designs are pretty cool. I think I prefer some of the other race trainers. I'd probably say the Unova one's my favourite. Oh, really, Vic? Okay, that's interesting. I did try to add Zumbi yesterday, but I don't think they got back to me. But it was also in, like, Pinky's self-promo chat, so I'm not really surprised. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know Zumbi was actually going to do that. Yeah, Tom. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Fair, foul, fair, yeah. I would hate for Wings plans to be, forgotten. Actually, what's this going to do now? I'm definitely faster than this, so this should be Psychic for sure, I think. I was going to use Tinkaton, but maybe I should just go into drop down actually. Not sure, Midnight? Oh, I'd say the Alola race train is also pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want to do Empoleon, but I guess I'm a little bit up in the air for the other two. I'm sure Empoleon has its moments, but eh. Cool. Maybe. Alright. Smack. Ah, that was a crit. More Gremlin emotes. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get more at some point. Right, okay, what the hell is this gonna use? It's definitely not Sludge Bomb, it could be Stun Spore. I'm sure I survive Weather Balls, so I'll just go Gigaton Hammer here. Okay, we're good. Faster anyway, so it's all fine. We're very close to being able to just make all of our Pokemon perfect. As soon as I hit Pastoria, I think I can literally just 31 IP and make everything a perfect nature, which is kind of insane, but eh. I don't mind making this game a little bit easier, I think. The random teams are enough for me. Lock in. True. Okay, we've hit Bellstone. Oh, I didn't get mine, whoops. Oh, I get that, shouldn't I? Yeah, it seems like that midnight, doesn't it? So, remind me again. So, I can farm heart scales from the underground still, right? So, in theory, I could just infinitely get everything from the heart scale trader at that point. Feels a bit like Increment Emeralds as well, because I remember in that game I kind of just like tweaked all my Pokemon to be perfect every fight. And I have to admit, I didn't really enjoy that as much, but at the same time, I can't really be asked to like throw imperfect Pokemon into these random fights and that. I'm a little bit torn, but I'll probably just go ahead and use it for this, I think. Well, I think generally I prefer not having my Pokemon be infinitely adjustable. At least pre-game, but yeah. It can be funnier. True. APS. Let me check the map here. So, 215. Do I have the instance on right now? So that would be an execute chance. I already have execute. Kadabra, I have. Lickitung, I don't have. God forbid I get Lickitung. Azumarill could be nice. I don't think I want my Tiana, sorry Neo, or Linen. Honeytree could be kind of interesting. I don't have any of these Pokemon though. I don't know if Ambipomp's been made incredibly good somehow. I have to admit, Ambipom was actually quite good in the null race I did, which made me appreciate it a little bit more. Most of these encounters in the grass aren't that great, to be honest. But if I do the Honeytree, I might just end up with a bug, which might not be terrible to be fair, but... not cool. Yeah, Verk, so... I'm playing an Evitas patch. So, in my particular copy, it's all 0. But if you just play regular Luminescent Platinum, then they do have those Evitas, yes. APS? Turtle, no. Yeah, it's a shame, but Empoleon just didn't get what it needed, I don't think. Honestly, I wonder what you could have given it, like... It doesn't get Rooster Runabun, right? And I don't know if Clear Body is strong enough of an ability to really give it an edge. Oh, Flipton would have been awesome. Slow Flipton was super useful like that, especially for like focus slashes and that sort of thing, because you get... Oh, honestly, I was having a... When Gongi was streaming yesterday, I was having a look at like what gets Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and Stealth Rock, and the difference between how Runabun does it and how Null does it is really funny. I think it was like Spikes has 3 Mons, and then you just don't get anything at all with the other 2. Deck really said, fuck you. As is the case for most of the game, to be honest. For KTC and board? Okay. Oh yeah, Bolterra, I forgot about them. Right, I know KTC is very, very good. You get like no hazards at all in Runabun, right? There's like 3 Spikes users, I think, and you have to use a heart scale for all 3, and then Toxic Spikes and I think Stealth Rock, there's nothing that learns them at all. Whereas in Null, you do get Pokemon with all 3 of them, but I think it's mostly later on in the learn set. Pretty much fair, yeah. That's kind of what it boils down to. Just nice time to worry about it. Anyway, I should get my They say down to his science? Okay. I haven't really watched his streams, but I just know he's like crazy good at the game. Okay, what do I actually want to get here then? I feel like all of these encounters are kind of bad except for Meryl. The Honey Tree ones, I could get Snorlax, which I guess could be cool. But equally, I might just get Vigoroth and it's useless. Do I have the Pokedex open? Yes. Okay. As a slacking... Okay, so it's true enough slow start. But still kind of whatever either way. But still, it sounds better than like Hypno or something. Yeah, I'll do that in true, I think. Thank you, Ness. First I need to find the Honey Tree. That's the next question. Which is... where exactly? I think it's near the start of the route, isn't it? Eek. Yeah, whenever sliders sort of style, it's not too bad. When you have to start like applying berries and stuff every time, it's not particularly great. Almost Heart Syndrome. Oof. I see. Plus speed. Of course. The one thing I didn't want. Okay, well I guess it's like yawn and such, so there is that at least. Okay, what should I call this? Once I catch it. Hey Fat Birds, welcome in. This is Luminescent Platinum, so it's what? I'm never gonna write the input command, am I? Basically, it's Renegade Platinum on BDSP with a bunch of extra small bits on that. That's kind of the summary. Oh, is it N? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, I wasn't sure where to go. Nice, Fat Birds, whatever. It's a bit of a tough name to pick what to call you for short. If you have a preference, let me know and I'll change it. Usually Vils, yeah, it's pretty common to not allow EVs just so you're on par with the trainers. If you feel like you want them or need them, that's fine, of course. But a lot of hardcore Nuzlockers do also do no EVs for their ROM hacks. Just by N? Okay, cool, I'll do that then. DN in my chat, huge. Oh, I see. Right, so a bit of an unfortunate coincidence. Oh well, what can you do, right? Sure thing. I think there are Virk, yeah. I know the Peachal patch does remove EVs. But there's probably other ones too, yeah. One I see is I need to like actually get everything in line. So I have all these different patches on my Google Drive. If I was a bit more organized, it could be so much better. Ooh, wheat is a color. That kind of fits, I think. Yeah. Box. Oh, the 6 Rotom Pie, yeah. I think that's one of the ones I'm more happy with. It's, it seems to be pretty memorable. I do hear people bring up that fight quite often. Okay, so Vigoroth was called Wheat. Alright, cool. Oh, by the way, chat, has anyone seen the new Mario movie yet? I won't say too much, but I saw it yesterday, and I quite enjoyed it personally, but curious if anyone else has seen it yet. I know it's only been out a few days, so I'd imagine not many people have yet. Have not? Okay. True, yeah. I don't tend to use stall strategies as much as I probably should. Because in the right situations, they're really, really good. But it's oh so boring. But sometimes it is like the only option to get past the AI, I suppose. Hey, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. No, not really, Gongi. I don't think so, no. It's a tough one, really, because, like, honestly, normally when you have, like, hazard setters and that sort of thing, you normally would put that Pokemon as the lead, but I have to admit, it does make it more susceptible to that sort of thing. I don't have to make, like, anti-store leads except for having super offensive ones or something that don't have immunities or something. It's a tough one, but it's not wrong, no. I didn't have any of this stuff in mind. My design is just, does this Pokemon fit the trainer? Yes, let's go with it. Like, nowadays it wouldn't stand up the power at all, I don't think. I'm just old money, basically. Yeah, I imagine I would do much the same if I did EK. Like, I have had to do PP stalling in the little locks and that sort of thing. I think it is Virk, yeah. But I'm not going to file him because I don't need to. I don't have a Seadra, so there's no point. But we can get the Dubious Disc, if not mistaken. From you, I think. Yeah, pretty much Vec. Yeah, mine was like, I wanted increased difficulty relative to the vanilla games, but I wasn't like... I didn't have my SHF hat on that I think specifically how to get the AI to be in it the best it could be and such. I've always just had a give the player everything and give the opponent everything mentality. Which does obviously then create situations where you can technically just abuse it and make it way easy, but... is how it is. I'll probably pay a bit more attention to this sort of thing in the future, but at the same time, I don't want to like completely lose track of this sort of niche that I've got, so. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, they don't have to necessarily do so, but I mean, yeah, to balance stuff, you do sometimes have to admit things, which is, like, a lot of the reason EK Run and Button such harder than most is because they don't give you a lot of stuff that you would get in other games. That's not the only reason, but it is one reason. Do I need any stones? One stone, potentially. Yeah, sometimes Nuzlocke just are used anyway. Like, people play with no setup and that sort of thing, so... Sometimes people can just adjust it to what they want as well, which helps. Do I need any more stones right now? I don't think so. Nah, okay. Wow, it's not really Virk. I've barely touched AC in like 1.5 years. It's just taken a while because I've just completely lost interest, mostly. But I would have to consider that sort of thing a bit more this time around, I think. Standards have changed a lot since I did Run Plow. Okay, 20 quick balls, cool. Maybe Gongi, yeah. Just leave it a bugged out mess. Gonna be the first time. Potentially that too, Nez, yeah. I did play a lot of Pokopia this month. My addiction's waned a bit now, because I'm still trying to finish the decks on Pokopia. But it's tougher to do the last few bits. So I'm just playing it now and then. Okay, so there's also Bertha, but I believe she's now a battle to get Earthquake. So I won't be doing that at the moment. But she's there. I don't want to talk to her in case there's no confirmation prompt. That's new dialogue. The grammar's off slightly. Two buff guys standing side by side. That's all. Two buff, Jude. Hi, it's T2, welcome in. Thank you, I'm glad you enjoy them. Welcome to stream, yeah, I stream reasonably often, just doing Nuzlocke and such usually. So if you like that content, feel free to stick around. So welcome in. Thank you for being a first-time chatter. Yeah, that buff dude quote is very funny. I feel like it's severely unnoticed in the community, but it's a very funny one. Welcome in, Joe. I'm pretty sure in the originals they say what's the problem rather than that's all. So I think that dialogue is slightly edited for some reason. Okay, so I can also get, I think I can also get 214 now. Yeah, having a chill Friday for sure. Oh, this has changed. This is the costume shop normally, isn't it? Hope your Friday is equally chill, Joe. Yeah, I'm just enjoying having a day off and doing a little bit of gaming for once. So where's the prizes? Hey, Looker, what are you doing in here? My colleague, they informed me of a gambling house. Okay, so this is the closed door. Oh, did you? Nice. I hope you're enjoying it. I think Runparts are decent. Well, for your very first hardcore Nuzlocke, it sounds on the harder side, but you can probably manage it. I don't think I didn't start doing one-packs until I'd done all the vanilla games, but some people do just jump into harder things immediately. I'm sure some people have done run button as their first Nuzlocke. I know there's been a few people in the Nuzzy community who have done that, which is pretty impressive. That's a tough question, Burke. I would probably... Ooh, I don't know. I'd probably say Emerald, maybe. Slightly. Just because I feel like the AI is a bit more unpredictable. But at the same time, it might be box dependent, because in Emerald you can make everything perfect. Whereas Vampire, you're kind of stuck with what you get. And there's also like the 12v12 and that, which are a bit more, which are pretty awkward to get through. And also the Elite Four, so... I don't know, that's a hard question. Which team for Rock? Indeed, Midnight, indeed. We live in a different world now. Was that your first one, LA? That's a very interesting one for sure. Ah, right, that's what they are. Okay, right. Yeah, I thought I read something about the stuff being changed. That's a lot of focus slashes. 10,000 bucks. That's not good. But pretty cool. Well, I can technically get like infinite money, so we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, infinite slashes should be pretty damn good later, actually. Oh, that's fair, Jerry. Yeah, Redux is much harder than Vampires. I think Vampires probably a better starting point. They wouldn't work now. So in Remplat, those items were sold in the game corner, but the whole concept of coins and stuff isn't in BDSP. So I guess they just evacuated as an NPC instead. There's a compromise. Okay. So what have we got then? Just the gym, right? Are you gonna take the gym challenge? Hello, Crash Awake. Patchy. Hey, Zem. It is a PK reference. Everything in life is a PK reference these days. So it could do either, Joe, that's the thing. I think it's a bit more complicated than that, admittedly. Oh. Oh, for UICD as well? Interesting, interesting. I think I would have struggled big time if it was my very first one. I have beat Rampart, but I fell well after a lot of stuff. Yeah, I think the textures on the floor all changed. So, that link I've just sent in chat, Joe, that is the complicated version. If you want to know exactly how the AI is scored in Gen 4, that will tell you. If you want the simple version, basically on any turn, it's like roughly 50-50 between highest damage move and a status move, unless the Pokemon sees a kill with its damage move instead. So it might attack before setting both, it might not. You don't really know for sure. It could really do either. Really, Sam. I suppose I can kind of see why cats do sometimes just like fighting all of a sudden, don't they? So I think in Rampart they're all the same, so it's just the expert flag. I didn't use any of the other ones, so just basic, evaluate, attack, expert. I think, because I had no idea what I was doing, so I'd intentionally kept it quite simple. Whereas Platinum Kaiser, on the other hand, actually uses all of the flags. Yeah, just those three at the same time, which is the standard for, like, harder trainers and such. I basically just took, like, what the Elite Four's AIs and then applied it to everything. more of a puppy person, really? Interesting. Oh god, yeah, Redux flags are annoying. Like, I think that was an accident on iFix's part, but it made our Elite Four even more complicated than it had to be. I still can't believe we found out it could Thunder Wave over a kill. God almighty. I had a lot of fun with Redux, but of course there's some stuff that was just super messy. What am I doing? Ah. Totally predicted. Okay, so I don't think I can get to Pastoria yet. I think I added a roadblock at the bottom of 214. So I will have to beat Maylene before I can do anything else. Hook blocks? Yes, absolutely. Get stick mode. We're a bit too deep on AI strats and abusing it, and leaving no wiggle room for steering or being wrong. I'm a bit lost. What does that mean? Yeah, it's a very Aaron Pokemon then, for sure. I can see why I would. Oh, right, okay. Yes, when that damn crocodile. Well, that's because I read the bloody AI scores wrong. I don't know why I thought it was a -5 on the knockoff. But that hallucination cost me the bloody run, which is annoying. Okay, choice ban, huge. But yeah, maybe so, maybe so. Don't know, I know that. It would have been a cool team to win with as well. So that view AI button on the calc basically is like, if that move has specific AI to it, which is usually only the case for either status moves or certain damaging moves like close combat and such. If there's nothing there, then yeah, it just checks based off damage usually. Although there are some moves that do not check the damage. Mostly stuff like one base power moves that adjust based on weight and that sort of thing. It's a little hard to explain over chat and stuff, but yes, basically highest number of personalizes. And in Gen 4 specifically, it always checks for the maximum roll. Oh, welcome in. Thank you for the wobble. Hope you're doing good. Oh, wait a minute, I see. Yeah, I guess is that mostly from watching Larry's AX stuff? Is it? What is it in here? Is it just Geodude and Hippo? Because if that's the case, I can't actually get anything else anyways. Maniac Tunnel? Oh no, we can also get Trapinch. Yeah. And Whismer. Oh dear, and Ditto. Okay, that's quite a few things in here actually. Well, the Incense on reduces the chance of Diglett, and I do have regular Dugtrio, so that is also at the table. So all I can get is Whismer, Hippopotas, and Trapinch, I think. You should never worry about being wrong, and when you're wrong, blame RNG, never learn, never improve. Be a hard-stuck bag, and complain about the game. Fuck the devs, fuck Nuzlocke, fuck Toronto. Goop. Never a true word spoken. Oh yeah, I forgot he did one DRM plat. Yeah, of course, I remember now. Because I know he was stuck on Candace for quite a while, wasn't he? Probably trying to get around Snowpoke and such. I haven't watched a live stream in a minute, actually. But I know he's like doing Null and the Freeway Soul Link. Oop, the rearrangement from Verk. Huge. Ebag, welcome in. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Okay, it's a Diglett. I couldn't see it for a second. Okay, so I do have regular Diglett. And I usually count the 4... I usually do it by national dex number, so I'm going to count that as a dupe. Dig. Fuck off. Well, I can sack something, I guess. I've been cursed by the Whismer. How do you make this thing good? Okay. Well, Punce, honestly, probably a good shout, yeah. I'm enjoying my, like, 0 deaths, but I feel like I probably will just have to use it at some point. Maybe I can bring, like, Boom Burst, Explode to the 12v12 and just spam Boom Burst until it dies. A dupe for every route? True, true. People do know Whisper Claws, that is a thing. That could be interesting, book. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah. I mean, I think just having, like, something like Punk Rock would be something. But even then, it's kind of just, like, big neutral damage, so it's a tough one. Okay, so Explode is more of a purple. What can I call this? Purpurus. That could work, I guess. Lilac, Iris, Grape. I like Grape. Oh, it's after Nez. Oh, damn it. Well, we'll see. Maybe there's a... Actually, I think it's probably only Explode that learns it, right? Let me just check. I haven't got Grape yet, have I? No. Maybe N, maybe, but I don't know. I feel like Whisper's just one of those ones that's very, very hard to actually get any use out of. Okay, let me see then. So, Explode gets Boom Burst at 72. Okay. Loud Red does not learn it. Okay. Well, so much for that. There is no tech for Whismer confirmed. Ito. Procopius made me warm up the Ditto quite a lot, but it's still not really that useful. Ooh, Impulsor. Indeed, indeed. Fortunately, this Ditto can't transform into about 8 different Pokemon. Is that an Among Us emote? Yeah, okay. Okay, 214. What can I get in 214? Graveler, Houndour would be cool. I don't know what time of day it is, actually. I guess it doesn't matter. Rhyhorn, Numel, Galarian, Farfetch'd. Or if I take it off, I get Spoink and Cacnea. Probably just normal grass here, I think. It is Verk, yeah. I think any cross-gen evolutions up to Gen 8 are in the game. Enya, thank you, thank you. Everything good? Go live with Among Us. I would probably just lose every time. I'm not really very good at that sort of game. Not that I've really tried it that much, but I don't know. It's not usually the sort of thing I play. How do I take off Bike? Okay. Sussy. Okay, Houndour, cool. I have not had a Houndour in a long time, so this is nice. And Nintendo's cool. Oh, it is nighttime. Bet I didn't buy any Dust Balls. Oh. Good luck, Jeff. Hope it goes well. Does it let you set the color, or is it like random? Always. I wonder when Yellow will go live again. I don't think it's been on for a while. You can set, okay. I don't know. I feel like I would just go for red, to be honest. But I don't know. Quick balls are banned. Thankfully, we're not shiny hunting. Makes sense, Minna. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, I can't Weavile on my original Wimplet, so I'm not surprised it's good. I know Yellow's around. I think he just hasn't streamed much, right? But I've seen him on Discord and in streams sometimes. Do I have a Jet? Charcoal? Oh, Charcoal could work, actually. I think it's probably a good one. Doubles with the fire type. Okay, so Whismer I called Grape, and Houndour I called Chuckle. Okay, now Whismer. Whismer is... What the hell does Whismer's number? 287. Nope, that's Slacko. 293. There we go. Okay, so I think with that then we're ready to go on with the game probably. Good night, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. That is a lot of Nuzlocking for 1 month, I guess. Humongous Nuzlocke event? Oh dear, I'm not sure my, well, yeah, I wouldn't be very good at that, I don't think. But hey, it could be interesting. Okay, also, is there normally someone next to this giraffe rig? I guess the NPC got reassigned. Maybe that's the one that's in the corner. But I'm pretty sure they can add new NPCs, so I don't know why there's just someone missing. Possibly. I just left this giraffe rig out. Whooping. Alright, yeah, that's also an option. Many possibilities for this mystery. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break now, so I will be back in a few minutes, but thank you all for watching so far. Once I am back, we will have a look at the gym, because I think that's the next thing on the list. So, see you shortly. Okay, back chat. Sorry, that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Okay, right. Will I dodge the optionals? I'm gonna say probably not, but we'll see. I cannot stand this gym puzzle. I assume it's the same as the BDSP one rather than Platinum, but regardless of which version it is, I hate it. Thanks, Nia. Possibly one of my most hated gyms in the series, if I'm honest. But we gotta do it, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's a BDSP one. So it's like you have to arrange these sliding walls. You have to like go through these really tight spaces to do it. It could be worse, but it's not ideal. I don't know. Honestly, I think I do hate this one more than Vermilion Gym. The bins can take a while, but like it's less annoying to move around, I feel like. I don't know. I'd say this one's more annoying, to be honest. That's just me. Okay, I just want to bring a bunch of fairies and such for this one. Maybe a ghost? Or a psychic? Yeah, unfortunately it evolves at level 41 still, so I can't evolve it till next split. But once we do get this next badge, I can evolve it into Chandelier immediately, because I also have a Duskstone in my inventory now. Just a matter of time. Yeah, I don't know if like honestly, I don't know if I hate this one or the Platinum one more, but yes, I always find this gym a massive drag to deal with. I've chatted with Shadow once before in a Eternal X, wasn't it? Yeah. But fair, we'll see. But the bloody Midnight already stole my Infernape Chandelier champ combo, so I'm gonna have to think if I want to do the same or not. Yeah, we should get to use that a fair bit, I imagine. I think the basic trainers are all fairly thing. Absolutely. How could he do that? Ouch. Yeah, I did notice it was kind of lacking in decent moves. If I spin with the Platinum Kaiser variant, then maybe I'd have something, but yeah, it's a little disappointing. And I guess on like regular BDSP, you don't get Flamethrower until a bit later, so we might have to wait a little bit before we can actually use it, I think. Fake out again? Okay. I was a bit afraid of Technician Fake out there, so wanted to switch. Okay. I mean, honestly, I probably should just stable a focus sash to this Alakazam. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's when Frago Ironworks. Yeah, if I remember, it's Flamethrower is at Frago Ironworks, Thunderbolt is at the Value Works, and then Ice Beam is fun at NPC on Route 216. But you need 5 badges to get it. So assuming it's exactly the same, that should be the case in LumiTube. Yep, failed the optionals. It's fine. They're not too complicated, I don't think. I think these are all first stages. Yeah, okay. I will speed this one up a bit. Because I think this is just 5 fast KOs, basically. Okay, I'm out. I can see what you mean. Yeah, they do kind of look like balls, don't they? Just big wooden rectangles, basically. I can see it. Okay, big Naku. Alright, there we go. A lot of interest, chat. Like, so in terms of game variety right now, so most people I think are playing either Plat Kaizo or Null, right? Are there many people playing like anything that isn't that at the moment? Like on my list, what have I got? Always playing ZA casual, interestingly actually, but so I got Peachal playing PK, Moxie playing PK, Tickle playing, I don't know, probably PK. Remy's playing, I don't know, I can't tell without these damn titles. Probably PK. Vito's PK, RBC is PK. Omar, I don't know. Lord Rise. Null? Okay. Ah. Some of these are just like cinema titles and I can't tell what they're playing. Tickles and PK, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen him playing it, but I did see them in fuck's sake. Yeah, I did see that midnight. I think I couldn't join chat, I think, but I saw you were running Emerald Kaiser back up again, right? I'll try and join in next time if I get the chance. But good to see you live again. Right, yeah, Yami's doing RS, wasn't he? Okay. What is the feedback again? I don't know, Val. I feel like it might at some point. Like, Null is kind of the successor, right? So once all the people who are playing Run and Burn finish it, I can't imagine it'll stick around for too much longer, but I don't know, because even Cheese Milk, for instance, is playing Null instead, right? Yeah, for sure. Like, at the moment, I think Gardenia Split's still pretty popular, but I feel like it is shifting. Like, at the moment, I think Fantina Split's getting all the attention. Because I've been paying close attention to, like, Zap's view count, for instance, and sometimes he's getting, like, a crap ton of viewers when he's in Gardenia Split. But then sometimes it's dropping a little bit, so I don't know. I think because people are breaking through to the third split semi-regularly now, it's maybe changing a bit. Okay, then that's interesting. How does that work? Like, are you using the Catch Pokemon code, or is there a different way to do it? Oh wait, did Burrito get that far? I had no idea. I didn't realize it was that far in. Interesting. I didn't realize he beat Fantino, actually. Oh. I need to watch more Burrito. I have severely lacked in watching Burrito content, but I know he's really funny. And very talented on Nuzlocke too. Like, I didn't see a side of the Null event until I watched Peachal's video, and like half of his scenes are just crazy. I do scripts here. Okay, Hexagon. Okay, I see. I guess it works. You did file, you did, yeah, we spoke in there too, didn't we? Yeah, no, Glow's fun. I really like the vibes of Glow's stream. And he seems like a lovely chap as well, so I need to hang out there more. It helps that I do have a gift sub right now too, so I could just do the MB spin when I want to. But for sure, yeah. Glow's doing Null at the moment. That's the one. Yeah. I think Bitsuki has kind of split into the PK camp and the Null camp at the moment, so... right, I need to go there. Yeah, there are still people playing Null. I think it's starting to move back a little bit towards Null now that the initial release has worn off slightly. It's still mostly PK, but there are quite a few people playing Null as well. I know Kaya picked Null back up as well last stream, for instance. Okay, we're at Maylene, cool. So now I need to think, what am I doing? Oh, wait, shit. Ah, I just reset the puzzle. Oh, it's fine. I guess, yeah. Oh, you can do... Okay, it's fine. We'll do it later. Although... Hold on, did I... I didn't fight this guy, did I? I'll just do this trainer, just to make it easier later. Maybe it's time to revive. Maybe. We'll see. I would like to have it under my belt, I'm not going to admit. I won't deny that. And I don't know if Null's explored enough yet to tackle that, but yeah. Pretty Val, okay, that's interesting, yeah. Because I noticed, like, Glow has beat Lucid. I wasn't clear if he's done much of Run and Bun or not. I meant to ask him, I never got around to it. Oh, thank you, Camera Dissolve. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm glad I made an okay showing, at least. Yeah, I'm sure, I did like how Peachel did use my appearance to make the this joke again. It was very cleanly done, I have to admit. Revive a bit of that Drizzy Glizzy era, so to speak. Went into Azrael and Geodude by accident. Oops. Hope that wasn't too bad. Oh, and one. Okay, I see, I see. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's not the best thing to have to deal with. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it was a good intro. You wiped. Sorry, Joe. It's fine. You can get back to Rock pretty fast. But better luck next time, hopefully. Yeah, losing Golisopon must be a complete disaster, because that Mon changes the entire game, basically. How good Emergency Exit is in that game. If I do play Run and Bun and I don't get a Dragapult, I'm going to be so mad. Because that's half the reason I want to play it, because I really like Dragapult, but I have not played a single hack that has it yet. Though I guess Lucid and Null also do, but yeah. Oh, paralyzed by Thunder Punch. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's not great. I guess, yeah, you don't have any berries at that point, do you? So, I should have really added some berries to the game, honestly. Top 1, okay. I mean, I can understand that, yeah, it's like, you can get it fairly easily. It's got a unique property that completely changes how you can plan things. It's also a very strong offensive threat. So yeah, honestly, I could definitely see it as best one in the game. Yeah, it sounds like Hydreigon has the edge just because of utility. Oh shit, Yellow's actually on. Speak of the devil. So the reason you want Umbreon basically is that when you come to the Fantina fight, she has a Drifloon lead that basically spams Calm Mind and then goes for Baton Pass. But you can use Captivate, which is a TM you can get, and basically you can force Fantina to then Baton Pass over to her Mismagius, and then it has like -6 special attack and it becomes a lot easier to deal with. That said, I feel like a lot of mons could do that, so I might be missing something. Maybe the Wish is the extra part of it, and I guess Umbreon as a Dark type is pretty good into that gym as well, but you can make a case for every evolutions too, I think. Right, so I have to plan a team now with that part of the game. Okay, what am I doing? Magmin Shogun? For the first time? Nice, nice. Hope you enjoy it, yeah. Glad you're enjoying it so far. There's definitely some decisions in that game, which I feel like may not be amazing, but as long as you're having a good time, that's all that's important. Welcome to stream as well. Should be fine then, yeah. Umbreon's pretty solid in Plat. Mostly for that Fantina reason, but I think throughout the game too, it's like, it's not too bad. You don't get too many dark types, so it's definitely handy. Like, I don't know what other evolutions would be good contenders in Renplat. Maybe Jolteon? Really camera, yeah, it's one of the tricky ones for my set for sure. I think it took me 12 attempts to beat it. So it's on the harder side of the ones I've done, I think. Oh, for sure, Valia. I mean, hopefully I get both, but we'll see. I know Gongi has both, but then they're missing some of the crucial stuff, so I'll have to see what the roulette gives me. Yeah, could be a shout. Oh yeah, well, I guess Beware's a very special one for you, Val, isn't it? So I can see why. Yeah, Beware's dead though, right? I think it died during Space Tag, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Spencer, welcome in. Thanks for the hydrate. Hope you're doing good. Oh, that is true pick. Yes, the Jandro does fire. Why are we talking about Run a Button? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, because we were talking about Glow, and then I mentioned that I didn't know if Glow would play Run a Button or not, and also, like, the context of Lucid's lovers seem to like Null and that sort of thing. The most horrible people? Partially true, maybe. Nah, it's fine. I shouldn't play it? Okay, I'll play something else instead. How about... what can I play that Gongi will love? I don't know. Oh, I've run out of like middle difficulty hacks. I've played like almost all of them already that are popular. Ah. There's probably some others. No reason to watch. True, Tom. I'll never watch again. That's true, I guess my Plus does exist. I do miss Gen 5 graphics, I won't deny that, but I feel like it's a bit too soon to return to in white. It's only been a couple months. Ever? Alright, sure, I'll keep the chicken in my name, permanently. Okay, what the hell do I do for... I'm stalling, I should probably look at this, thing. Right. Hey, Pinky. True, yes, no split did defeat me before. We need more chickens, and I'm your vessel. I'm the chatter that's actually the streamer, and I make your decisions. Oh, they. W chatter. Pokemon Niranha. Those are super OG, honestly. Speaking of Light Platinum, that may actually sort of happen, but we'll see. I'm not completely sure yet, but I might be streaming the DS remake of it. Because the person who's making that asked me to look through the difficulty a bit. And I said, sure, do you want me to stream it? And they said, yeah, I'd love to. So I might do that at some point. Unconfirmed yet, but I might do that in the next couple of weeks. Probably just like as a quick blind playthrough or something. It won't be like a super long core commitment or anything. But I've never played Light Platinum myself, so I don't know what to expect, really. That's true as it is. You do play a lot of Platinum. Yeah, I remember seeing videos of Ruby Destiny, but I never played it myself either, sadly. Oh yeah, we have a quick paintball. I forgot. Okay. Right, I should probably stop stalling. So let's consult my document. Okay, so the main thing is there is a Lucario as the final mon. It can either be a special or a physical variant. And that's a lot of coverage. So I don't really know what to use there. Lead-wise, we've got Hariyama, Farfetch'd, Bodywrath, and Hitmontop. Hitmontop has Sucker Punch as well, so that might mean I can't really use Exam for it. But I do not have access to Focus Sashes, so there is that, basically. Interesting. It doesn't seem to be guaranteed Nez, no. I had a look at... Oh, let me check. The Maylene Team 4. Yeah, it's Hitmontop lead on this one as well. I think I was a bit surprised at that too, but yeah, it doesn't seem to ever be a Lucario lead in this one. So, not sure. It's a weird one. Oh, true. Sterling Silver. Yeah, I did forget about that. I guess that's still on my list, yeah. That's one thing I should do at some point. Here's Angel. Yeah, I decided to run it back up again. I need to give Luminescent a good try. I got too many beggars and gift subs to not do so, but I think I'm in a bit more of a swing of it now. Hope you're doing well. I don't know, camera bat is a tough question. Yeah, a food delivery might be a shout. I admittedly have not really seen much of Star Trek. I've seen a little bit, but not much. I'll have to leave that one to someone else, I think. All of the in-chat indirect debate here, but yeah, it's a tough one. I would like to get a ring, so to speak, though, so I don't know. I feel like the Twitch wouldn't approve that one, Gongi, but maybe. I think the bite's the best you're going to get for Nado. That would be a great lead for this, but I can't really do much about Sucker Punch, so I could Focus Sash, I guess. Let me see, can I kill all of the bees for this if I do that? So hit on top, Maylene team 1. This is also bloody sashed. Okay, I probably need to put one for the start. Maybe Meganium? Clefable? Could Clefable be the answer to my questions? Honestly, I could see Clefable being pretty good. So it is Xandra, yeah. Lumiplat does add a couple later gen ones. Not many, but Tingaton's one of the few they've added. They have the tech to do it, but this particular version of the game only has a couple. There's one called Re-Illuminated in development that is going to have like the full tech though. Well, to be fair, Gongi, there's also the case that the game you're asking me to play is a much, much bigger commitment. Although, I do have more of a reason to play, I suppose. Whereas Lumiplat's like, it is mostly because Nez really wants me to try it, but there is also the fact that it's like kind of cool to see my own creation, I guess, on Switch. So it's only specifically BDSP, but yeah, it's Android, you can do a lot of stuff with this. It's because of like the Unity engine and that sort of thing, but yeah. I would like to see how far I could get around the bunny, even if I don't necessarily beat it, but I feel like if I do start it, I'm gonna like, I don't know. We'll see. Chew Gongi Chew. Although nobody has pointed out in the comments that like I'm terrible Nuzlocke or anything. So maybe I showed up in the race enough. Despite my 5 Death Norman fight. Okay, let me... So maybe I do Milotic lead actually. That's probably my best bet here. Because I don't think anything has anything that's like especially effective against Milotic, so that might be a good start. Yeah. I feel like every single one of these leads is manageable via Milotic, so I should probably do that as a lead actually, which is already the case. Go figure. You will laugh hard for hours when I wipe. So supportive. Possibly fine, possibly. I can add another Brit to the sheet. Well, there's already like 10 of them, so it's not really that interesting. Okay, like, Polybuff does have a focus sash, but I don't really think that matters. Okay, is there anything else I need here? So... I wish I had Protect, but I don't have the TM yet. I don't get that until Pastoria. Is that a special Medicham? I didn't actually notice that when I was writing it down, but I guess it must be. Go figure. I guess I did buff it special attack a bit. Okay, so that, and I probably want something with Lucario ideally, but I don't know what I would do for that. I assume Infernape can easily take it out if it gets the chance, but I need to be able to switch it in for that to work. But even so, I don't think most of these moves are stuff that would one-shot Infernape, so I might be alright. So maybe we do bring 8, because I'll find one. And then I guess after that, it's kind of a case of how to best do the rest. Do I have a Lumberry? I'm not sure. Yeah, I did think about that, Gongi, actually. That did cross my mind. But I mean, even regardless of that, it sounds like if the sheet isn't being updated anyway, then it might take a while. Yeah, there's a few Portuguese Nuzlockers, but it's pretty rare compared to a lot of the other nations. I mean, basically any country that isn't primarily English-speaking tends to be kind of rare. I guess there's quite a few. There's a fair few. No, I don't know. No, probably is pretty rare actually. I was gonna say there's a fair few Germans, but I don't. Besides Pichal and Terra, I can't actually think of anyone else. I'm sure there is probably another German or two I'm forgetting, but yeah. Good question, Current, actually. I don't know. Who have I met? There's, I guess Neocanteria. Oh, it's Volterra Dutch. Okay, I see. Who have I met? There was someone else in the chat I met recently with Dutch too, but I can't think who it was now. Oh, of course, yeah, Ducky's Dutch. Yeah. Yeah, so that's one. Really Val, okay. That can work, actually. Good way to make yourself all unique on the sheet and you have the credentials. I wonder if I could be the first Welsh winner on the sheet. Oh, no, I think Byron would have it. Then we grew it. Nope, I got nothing. Okay. I have no unique points. Ah, well, never mind. Oh, yeah. Ducky's... Yeah, Ducky Dutch. Yeah, I wonder how long Peter's going to keep updating that for. I feel like at this point, there might be a point where he has to just, like, change it to something else rather than updating it constantly. Wasn't, like, the sheep winner supposed to keep him updated as well? I wonder if that's why I got bored of it. Okay, alright, so the lead should be my low tick. I think I can probably deal with some stuff. I think Gyarados would be a good shout here. That should be really good for the Blaziken if that is there. Which is in a couple teams. I mean, generally I just want a bunch of Fairy types, right? Fairy is pretty OP, as Gongi is very willing to tell me every time, but I can see why. Ledian is bug fighting in this game, so that's super weak to flying type moves. I probably just want to bring crap out, don't I? I mean, these 4 for sure I think are guaranteed. Is there anything else I'm really missing a counter to here at the moment? 2 months ago. Okay, yeah, so probably already is past 100 then. Yeah, true. So someone could be the 100th, we just have no idea who it is. Oh god, what a mess. Oh, it could happen, Pinky. It could happen. You are the Sleezler, right? Yeah. Jay's a few fights behind you, right, Val?
Only 1 million people have beaten this game.
Yeah, Ludo, thank you for the tier 1. For 7 months, huge. Thank you very much. And I hope you're doing well, Ludo. But true, yeah, 1... Is that 10? My eyesight's bad. 1 million, yeah, it is 1 million. And the TTS did say that, didn't it? That's a lot of people. And thank you for the sub, Ludo. Appreciate that. J-side with Gongi. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, that was mentioned, wasn't it? We could, Midnight, we could. It could be us who makes it so Peachal never updates the video title anymore. With Liquor and Blackjack? It could be a shout, to be fair. I guess you could kind of do that, just kind of make your own Man and Bun sheet copy of all the existing ones and then just add the new ones. A mutiny, so to speak. Okay, what else do I want to bring? I feel like my gaming is probably a decent shout here. Just because tanky grass type. A bit more so than Clefable, I think. So maybe I'll do that, and then maybe I bring a ghost type for good measure. Which I guess my options for that would be Spiritomb or Litwick. Or Rotom. If I had the Psychic TM, I could teach that to Spiritomb, but it's not worth doing a fight for that, I don't think. Oops. Oh, what did you do? Oh. I hope that doesn't make you too late for anything. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Right, yeah, Val, I'm a bit confused, because I thought Faulty was winning the sheet now, but then I heard apparently that is not the case, so I think I got lost somewhere. I must have misinterpreted something. Doesn't, okay. He checks runs, okay, I see. Right, that makes sense. Is it better for me to bring Clefable or Spiritomb here? Dude, that top secret problem. I don't actually have any psychic offense, so maybe I do bring Alakazam actually. Something like this, perhaps. I mean, Vacuum Wave is not going to kill Alakazam at least. I do have Medicham as well, but that's elite. And yeah, I think without any psychic PM or anything, I can't really do much Spiritomb. Maybe this is the best shout. Okay. Still kind of unsure about status and weather moves. I'll have to think about that soon because it will change my wake stuff quite a bit, I think. Yeah, okay. I thought that was the case file, which is why I got really confused yesterday, but yeah. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, still. I'd imagine... Yeah, I can't imagine just stealing the sheet would be necessarily the correct play, so it's a toughie. I'm not invested enough to do anything about it, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Ooh, maybe. Okay, is that what I want? Right. Hmm. Is there anything else I can get on Spiritomb? I mean, I could do Illusion Fight, but I don't think it's worth doing all that just for one potential thing that could happen. Oh, Spiritomb gets Trance Happiness? Interesting. I don't. You did Midnight? You just didn't have to use it, did you? Okay. Right, yeah, the shooter moves are kind of interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think I've got anything that's like particularly useful yet. Where's the useful NPC? That's the 212 one, so I've unlocked... Spikes is an incredible tutor, actually, that's quite interesting. But there's nothing there that I think... I could use Dual Wing Beat, but it's going to be 90% accuracy in this game, so... it's probably worth me teaching that, maybe, to go about, but... Hmm. Let me just check. I can't get flight yet, can I? I think that's locked until I beat Maylene. Yeah, okay. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. The tutor is kind of out of the way. That's fair, Xandro. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the map either. I've been working on like a sheet for the random trainers, which is what this is. I've made this myself, but it's still a bit of a work in progress. But I can link it to you if you want. But it's only bosses, it's not all the trainers. I wanted to add like a few of the galactic fights to it and such, but I'm missing like a lot of the rival fights and stuff at the moment. But it's coming along. You want it? Okay. Yeah, I will post a link in my Discord at some point. I guess I kind of did already, but not officially, but you can also have that if you want. Where's Valorant in my search history? Not sure. Okay, there you go. I think it's public access. Okay, I think I'll just go with this team, honestly. Yeah, at least for the random teams, it should help a lot, I think. It's much easier to look at all four that way. Because I just found between the mapper and the calc, there wasn't really a good way to quickly flick between them. So, yeah, I really wanted a better way to do it. So yeah, hope it helps. Okay, I think I'll shove a focus sash on them. I'll be... Okay, I think that should be fine for now. It might be worth me giving Alakazam something else as well, actually. I could maybe give it Encore. Disable, I don't know if I'm likely to use it or not. People don't normally ban Encore, right? In the newer gens. Like when it's fixed 3 turns, I think most people allow it. I don't have YouTube, guys, so look. I have taught. Not sure. You allow like everything now, right? Midnight, so. But okay, that's something at least, yeah. Maybe I'll keep handy then, just in case. I feel like I'm more likely to use that than disable. Okay, do I still have an ability capsule? I'm not sure. That's true, yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, I do, so I could get into focus. I mean, at this point, like, I'm not going to fight anything before I get access to infinite capsules. So, I may as well use it. Just in case. Oh. Okay. I guess that's fine. I thought Magic God would be hidden. I guess not. A gift for me? Thank you, Gongi. Okay, I mean, this team's probably okay. Let's check. There's no outbreaks coming out of. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's try and get our 4th badge. Thanks a lot. Welcome in. Thank you, Midnight. Thanking you. Okay, but first I have to solve this damn puzzle again. Kind of think of it, Sinnoh has a lot of puzzles that are very annoying. I hadn't really realised, but in hindsight, there's quite a few that kind of take the mick. Candace's one is a pain, Byron's one is very slow. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can see Togekiss being really good. I don't have one, sadly. My Cynthia I catched into Riolu, so I am sadly without the egg. Yeah, I could see Togekiss being really good in this fight. Yeah, I think Milotic has a pretty good matchup against all the leads, so I'm hoping with that get somewhere. Okay. Ixaly, really? That's interesting. Sounds quite fun with Tri-Attack, for instance. How could I do this, indeed? So that's Pixelate in this, and then in Lucid it gets Aerolite, I think? So a Togekiss for every possibility, it sounds like. Okay, let's try it. So as usual, like, I'm playing sort of by ear here. Or sight, I guess, but yeah. Alright. I did it. Okay, let's see. It's a Hitmontop, okay. I think that's team 1. Let me check in a sec. Oh, darn. If I had competitive, that would have been awesome. Oh well. Oh no, yeah, you're right. That's team 4. Okay. Alright, Butter Punch, Triple Kick, Brick Break, and Circle Punch. Basically, as I am a Water Fairy, this could do nothing to me. I'll Scar to start with. I'm not steering yet, this is turn 1. It was the null ones I used, yeah. But I think the null ones used Runabun as a base. Maybe? I'm not sure of it. Yeah, I copied the null ones across and then just tweaked stuff a little bit. Okay, easy first kill. Who comes in next? Let's see. Nude. Okay, next is Blaze Curtain. Okay. Right, I think this has Solar Beam. So Flamethrower, High Jump Kick, Solar Beam, and Rock Slide. So while I would be willing to bet that my low tick can quite easily tank a Solar Beam. I should probably go for Gyarados. Oh, it does fire for sure, yeah. Like, normally I use my docks as my way to plan the game out, but there have been ult techs in the past. And one issue I have had with AC is that I cannot decide how to lay out the docks. I kind of was roughly going to settle on Runabun style, but slightly different, but I don't know. It's hard to decide. Okay. Wait, did this have Rock Slide? Yes. Oops. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used Gyarados though, actually, but it's fine. That's very on gear. Yours are unique for sure. In a good way. Yeah, I'm trying to find, like, I want something that's tidy, but I guess something that's, like, fairly standard-ish. But I don't know. Oop, okay, Solar Beam again. I guess this is a good chance to get Crobat in. Oh, wait, speed boost. Right, so this is probably going to go Rock Slide now. So I just go into Milo again, I guess. Oh yeah, Shumina, you did, didn't you? Yeah. Burn me, come on. Nope, it is. No luck. As in, the style of the sheet will be different? Okay, yeah. I guess Gen 6 Plus just uses two moves in the same way. Nah, just trying to avoid getting hit by Solar Beam, that's all. Okay, I see. Now who? So that was the second one out, right? Far-fetched, okay. Does this have Leaf Blade? No, wait, it doesn't look good. Okay, one Moon Blast should do it. Okay, crit, that's fine. Bonk. Huge duck. Kinda glad I went for my Otic now. Doing pretty good. Okay, Metacham. What is this gonna do? Oh yeah, there was a casual event tab, wasn't there? I forgot. Okay, this is probably gonna fake out, I would guess. Blunder policy, okay. What do I use for this? I'm not actually sure here. Yeah, my nose is a bit insane. This is why I probably shouldn't have given it the fairy type. That said, I don't know, I imagine Psycho Cat probably kills from here, or it will have to fake out. Let me have a look. This is also Jolly 90, so it's really strong. Okay, so Milotic. Okay, so Milotic takes a max of 57, so this should go fake out this turn, I think. Moonblast does apparently kill, but I'm probably not going to get the chance to use it. If it's reliably fake out, then I can probably use... How does Meganium do here? Not amazing. Yeah, this isn't super ideal. I would guess Gyarados is probably my best bet here, but it might depend on... Oop. Sorry. No worries, boys, all good. I'll just hit decline. I've seen that before. Interesting. Alright, I'll go Gyarados, I think. Yeah, Spiritomb actually would have been quite good here, wouldn't it? Okay. So we're now -1. Right, so this shouldn't kill me, as long as it doesn't crit, which is a 1 in 24, unless it's Psycho Cut, in which case it's in 1/8. And this will be Psycho Cut. Yeah, I should have bought Spiritomb. Might have been a misplay on my part. Really, Midnight? I can't really see an easy way out of this. But yeah, if it does crit me with Psycho Cut, I do die. So. I can redirect it maybe to Alakazam, but... Do I just chance that maybe? I might try Meganium here. I just hope this doesn't crit. Okay. Alright, we're good, I think. Okay, I do have to tank an Ice Punch as well, which I'm hoping doesn't freeze. Okay. Alright, nice one, Suze. Okay, and then after this is Machamp, I believe. Oh, shit, there's the freeze, okay. Alright, we're going to think of something else. It's 1/4? 1/8? No, it's 1/8, yeah. So it goes 124, 1/8, 1... I can't remember. Is it 1 or is it an 8? Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Right, what now? So this is gonna go Ice Punch again. Is this why we bring out Alakazam? But I would be hoping I don't get frozen again. But I wouldn't be able to take out thingy with this either. Yeah, I didn't really pump this Medicham very well, I don't think. Okay. So, let me see. This is going to be my low tick, but if I do that, then I once again am risking Psycho Cut crit. So, yeah, I think my best bet is switching Alakazam, hope it doesn't freeze, and then kill this with Psychic. Which, from that range, should kill, I'm pretty sure. I have Sash, so I never died to this. Okay. Alright, let's finish him down, so that should then bring in Machamp. Right, I can't one-shot Machamp, and Machamp also sees a kill on me with Bullet Punch. Maybe. So this is 56 to 43. Because it's not burnt yet. So this should go knock off this turn. But I can't really do much about that. How's my Gyarados? If knockoff landed a crit with an item on, I'm looking at 71, so that would kill. If I did my low tick, where's my tick? So my low tick would not die. Yeah, my low tick's probably a better shout here. Quick break on Zam. Good question. Yeah, I guess it could. Good shout, Vic. I think either way, Milotic's my option there. Okay, knock off. Okay, burn is active. Hopefully we still survive one more hit after this. X. Okay, we do add speed, I think, so we should all just go, as long as Bullet Punch doesn't kill here. Alternatively, this might be a good chance to get Inferno Power if it is going to Bullet Punch. So it's +1 now. So against Milotic, which is now itemless, Bullet Punch does 42, so it shouldn't use that, and I don't think it used to knock off against Pokemon without items, so it should go for Brick Break this turn. Guaranteed. But we have speed, so we're just gonna... Punished? Possibly. Oh, so this floor is super shiny. Whoever cleans these floors has done a good job. Okay, here comes Lucario. Alright, which variant is this? So this is, I think, the physical Lucario. So this is probably going to Thunder Punch. And I think I meant to equip like a Paralysis Berry on my Infernape, and I did not, so... L me. Yeah, this is 100% Thunder Punch here. What do I do? I don't think I have any way to bait a fighting move. I might just have to hope Infernape doesn't die to this. This isn't my my best plan, I don't think. But yeah, if I swap into Meganium, I'm just going to pay Ice Punch, which could then freeze instead, so I think either way I have to risk this 10%. But let's try it. Okay, don't paralyze, please. Okay. Now I just need to check adaptability. Vacuum Wave doesn't kill me, but it doesn't seem to. But yep, we are faster. Vacuum Wave should not get picked because Power Punch is stronger. Close Combat should just kill. There's nothing that can affect that, I don't think. Okay. Alright, cool. Never lucky. True. It is unusual to have Zero Deaths at this point. So riskless. Alright, full badges, huge. Thank you, chat. True, yes, we do get Shandy now. Cap, I think it's 44. Do I have captains for this game? No, I don't. Okay, I'm pretty sure it is 44 though. I did not update the caps command. Okay, we get that, and we get this. You think so, Gongi? Maybe. Probably not. I kind of doubt these winging it plays will want to run and bun, but maybe. Okay, let me just double check this. I'm pretty sure it is 44 cap, but I'll have a look. Where's my candies? Yeah, 44. Ooh, okay, so that's nice. Pretty sure I didn't give it that in Ren Plat, so it must be added for some reason. Okay, Rain Dance. I really need to think about what I want to do about weather. I'd love to do this game without weather setup and such, but the further in we go, the harder it's going to be to achieve that. Okay, let me just check. Is there any reason I would want to delay this evolution further? Okay, so if I level up... God, this level of Luminescent's terrible. I guess, right, it wasn't in Ren Plat, so this is probably just vanilla, because I didn't have anything to take from. Yeah, either way, I'm kind of stuck here, so I guess I'll just evolve it. I mean, Inferno is something. Not really, but it's something. So I feel like Tinkerton probably has the advantage. Yeah. A bit better. Oh, there's my lamp. I feel like the eyes are very vibrant in this style. Exactly, Vic, exactly. Okay, and then a Dusk Stone, and that should be it, I believe. Oh, I didn't even need to buy one. Sure, I might have to get rid of Lampen so soon, but oh well. There we go. Big shiny in. Exactly, Vic, exactly. In homes illuminated by chandelier instead of lights, funerals were a constant occurrence, or so it said. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a while for a good move, aren't I? Oh, if this is regular BDSP, I'd have Flamethrower by now. Oh well, never mind. Hype. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna take a break now, so I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. Okay, then what are we looking at? Okay, so I guess it's just onwards now to... we gotta do the Bill Galactic thing first, and I think it's just go on to Pastori after that. Why does Love Disc have 145 speed and light improving in Rising Ruby? Good question. So I think the 145 speed might have been because it's a big number, and that might be slightly Chandelier involved. Because I wanted something that was like as fast as Chandelier is strong or something like that. I can't actually remember for sure, but I have a feeling that might have been why I picked that number specifically. Light Viewing is just a joke. I hadn't intended for Love Disc to be as strong as it was. I severely underestimated how powerful I made it, I think. But it's kind of fun. Yeah, don't need Heat Wave. Fast to be cambered, yeah. I have never actually had anyone test my games. So, yeah, I will probably have to do that next time, if that does happen. I didn't know the concept. I played tested it myself to make sure nothing broke in that, but in terms of balance, like, I didn't really do anything, if I'm honest. Oh god. I just feel like if I do make a new game now, it's gonna feel quite different in some ways. Very effect. Sure. Yeah, I got lucky with some stuff, I guess. Honestly, I consider most of it just down to luck rather than skill, but... yeah, I guess it worked out alright. This is pretty simple, I think, so I'm going to speed this up. Oh, okay, maybe not as simple as I thought. Yeah, like, Nuzlocke's barely even a thing when I did Vault Fight 2. But yeah, that one is particularly notorious, I think. Is there a 60 FPS code for the Gen 6 games? I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, like, without Riolu, it's just awful, isn't it? For the first time today, ooh, I don't know, to be fair. I don't actually think I would do that much of it, to be fair, because, like, I think the way Black Kaiser does it, where it's like a really early game Pokemon with a lot of utility, is honestly not that bad. I'd probably still give it like a bit of a stat buff, maybe, but maybe not as excessive as I normally do. But I guess I have a reputation for making it a offensive powerhouse in my games now, don't I? So I'll probably have to stick with that in AC regardless. Yeah, Tyus, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Love Disc's only thing is being fast, so I would prefer to, like, buff it in a way that at least keeps that alive. But beyond that, I don't know. Okay, interesting. So it sounds a little unreliable. Honestly, I never really had an issue. I guess I haven't seen what the 60 FPS version feels like. So I don't really know how to judge it. Because I've got the impression Gen 6 felt too slow, but not sure really. Yeah, no. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Boing. So yeah, I think Black Kaiser's given me a bigger appreciation for the battle music in Sinnoh. The Galactic theme is pretty cool. Pretty good, Nell, yeah. We just got our 4th badge, so we're making some good progress so far. We're about to unlock some pretty broken stuff in the game. So that's kind of exciting. We can basically make all of our Pokemon perfect. Which might be a bit boring in some ways, I don't really know, but yeah. Okay, Berk. I'll have to see. I've seen this by like a video somewhere. And that'll show what it looks like. Hey, hello, fly. I guess that's one thing I will have to actually use my Poketch for. For the longest time, I pronounced it Poketch, or something in my head. Poketch makes a lot of sense, but for some reason I don't know, I never pronounced it correctly for quite a long time. Poke-itch or something. It's hard to say, honestly, like, probably because it doesn't make any sense. What's with the bite, Gongi? Right, how many fights do I have to actually do here? So there's a few berries. It's English, but I just didn't realize what the, why it was shortened like that. Even though the game dialogue actually does say it, I think. I just didn't read. I wish I did speak Welsh fluently. Can you imagine if I could have, like, a 5-minute Welsh redeem? That would be incredible. But sadly, you just don't really learn it in Wales unless you're in particular places, or if you go to a particular school, which was not the case for either. Pokemon even. I did not... No, it wasn't Cynthia. Gongi's trolling you. It was Gardenia. I wiped at A1. I got reverse swept by her Roserade. There's like... there was like Rain setup, the Roserade had Weather Ball, and I forgot to evolve my Golbat, so it was a bit messy. Honesty Camera? Not really. It's not really something I use at all, to be honest. It seems like a bit of a waste of time. But that's probably coming from someone who's not fully appreciating the culture aspect of it. It just isn't that big of a thing in South Wales, per se. But other places do use it, and it's still on like all the road signs and roads and such. But I think since I left school, I've literally never used it once, so it feels a bit pointless. But that's literally just thinking of it from like a practicality point of view. Everlasting Candy is like a little key item in this, basically. It's like a rare candy, but it never runs out. It's always at 99. It's just like an equivalent for hacking rare candies and such. Rising Ruby Elite 4 cap is 75, I think. I think Steven goes to 79. I think I basically just made it match the round 2 numbers. Yeah, it's like, well, a lot of caps. It's 16, 19, 28, 36, I want to say. 40, I think, 42 maybe. 50, 62, 67, and 75, I think. Yeah, up to mid-70s. It does even, yeah. Honestly, even if it didn't, you would still want to use rare candies and just manage your experience a bit better, but yeah, this game does also have hard level caps if you want. So I'm being indecisive. Okay, that was not worth the hassle. I'll go this way. Is there still a Micromizer here, whatever it is? Yeah, no. Oh, it's probably the Smasher. There we go. Oh, you mean that part? Yeah, okay. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, let me let you play with either. I just decided to go with hard caps for this one because I was kind of lazy. I feel like Switch games don't make the best games for resetting over and over, so I'd rather not make it too. Yeah, I think for mine, it's always been like, I normally try to match like roughly what the Elite Four round 2 is, I think, for the main thing. Or I can't always do that, like, for instance, the Johto games just don't have enough content usually, but... Yeah, I think like... Well, Fire Domingo I didn't, I guess. Well, I got kind of close. But not exactly. But yeah. I'd say so even, yeah. It's, it still feels like VDSP in a lot of ways, but it also feels a lot better in some ways too. but like the engine is definitely still there. But it's definitely more fun than base speed SP. Okay, Battle Lakefront. Ooh, Energy Ball, huge. But it's got a lot of the quality of life features too. It's basically just ran flat, but with a couple of bits and bobs too. Okay, what can I get here? Valor Lakefront. Giraffe Rig, Blue Barrel, Angelina, Alolan Eggs. Giraffe Rig, Cricketune. I mean, I will take a Nido. Okay, not much to choose, so we'll just get it. That's fair, yeah, a lot of people don't like BDSP so much. I didn't mind it, but I don't like it as much as I like it. It just looks too much like I'm going to pull for my liking. Yeah, I wish it was more of an Aura Star remake, but oh well. Overall, that's I've made? Probably Rampart are the ones I've done. Okay, no, Divino huge. They've all got aspects that I like, but I think Rampart's the one I'm most proud of. Okay, so I should better get Sheer Force on this. That's pretty cool. To be fair, I don't think it was entirely Elder's fault. They were probably given like a very tight remit, I imagine. Ulka have made other games that aren't as questionable, I would say. Yeah, I imagine if it was an in-house Game Freak game, it would have been cooler. But I guess they wanted to focus on Legends Arceus, right? Which I really liked, so I don't mind too much. Yeah. Do I have an Indigo yet? Yes, my Lucario is Indigo. Okay. I'll have to use something else. There's not that many purple colors that aren't like that are like a single word. Good question, Burke. I would imagine so, probably, to some degree. Because all the custom scripts and that you definitely could do. The distortion world bits will probably have to be removed, but... you could probably do a pretty good attempt, I would say. Tyrian purple? Pokemon Jibs? I don't see it on the list, but I'm probably willing to... Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the Indigo section, I'm stupid. No wonder I can't find anything. Okay, yeah, we'll do Tyrian. That works for me. No wonder it was so minimal. Okay, this should probably be a pretty good one, actually, once we get to it. Yeah, I guess it depends what you'd be looking for, to be fair. Royal Purple, okay, I see. Very fitting for a Nidoking then. Okay, I think I can get Trickroom here, right? That's probably worth. Oh my god, it's me. Just a generic Ace Trainer, but still. That's how I did it in the original too. I can't believe I'm with John and Jim Game Freak. I haven't used the actual models like that does actually look like Junichi Masuda, I think. The guy on the right. I'm not sure this is supposed to be though. I can't think who the game director is. Unless that's a Luminescent person, I'm not sure. I don't know what it looks like in the original. I know, who would have thought? If I know looked like a Sinnoh Ace Trainer. Right, there we go. Okay, Trick Room. An Infinite TM Trick Room too. That's pretty good. I have to admit, yeah, there's a lot of pieces of the soundtrack that are very very chill, to say at least. Okay, I think I already had a Magmarizer. Yeah, because the Magma we caught had one attached. Well, I haven't evolved my Magmar yet. No cap. Oh, this is a new route too, actually, yeah, so I can also get an encounter here. Well, I failed that one. Yeah, this should be a nothing burger, I imagine. Actually, just in case this is an Aqua Jet, I'm going to switch out. Do you reckon it stops it there? I hope not. Okay, we're good. No sap sip today. Okay, that's a fire, that's footprints or whatever. Trainer. Quick break, okay, nice. Okay, what's the encounters actually? I should probably look at that first before I continue. Guess I want to use the honey tree. Okay, Pelipper could be potentially very good if I allow weather. Wello is always a goat. Rattler has a lot of buffs, I think. It is nighttime, actually. Galarian Lightning could be really good, actually. Gashadon, Sweato, Shuckle. To be fair, there aren't really any misses in the table. That could be pretty good. The Honey Tree, it's alright. Not amazing. There's also legendaries here, but I probably won't do that. I've got Gyarados already. Galarian Corsola is interesting. I don't think I want that though. I already think Crow. Small world, huh? Online, I guess. World Sapphire reaches far and wide. Yes. Possibly Nez. Maybe not on stream. Actually, wait. That wasn't the best response. Never mind. But yes, I would like an Obsidian. That's a hard message to respond to. Ugh, I need to get better at this. Okay. Anyway. Let's see if I get Galarian Lightning. Ugh. How am I supposed to respond? I need to take a leaf out of Zep's book. He's really good at deflecting these messages. Ah, fucking flips up. Okay, that's probably the worst one I could have got, actually. Besides, maybe Charlotte, but... Right, okay, I'm gonna fake out, and I'm gonna switch. Thank you, Jibs. I appreciate that. Float Cells over such a nothing mon, I swear. Wait, why am I still moving if I'm frozen? Oh, whatever. It did. Quite the prediction. Oh yeah, when is Champions out? It's the 8th of April, right? Okay, orange. Or yellow? I guess either could work here. The 8th, okay, cool. I'll definitely have a look at Champions. I'm hoping there's an incentive for me to play it, beyond, like, just wanting to do battles. If there's actually, like, a reward for it that I could get for the main series games, that would give me a lot more incentive. I saw, like, a April Fool's joke on Twitter about, getting Shiny Victini if you won 1,000 battles in Champions, and honestly, something like that would give me a lot more incentive to play it, I think. I wouldn't say no. Oh, I already have a mustard. That's Fight Pick, yes. I think Mobile's coming later this year. It's just Switch and Switch 2 to start with. It'd be a great way to do Shiny Victini, honestly. I think it'd be a great idea. Maybe 1,000's a bit much, but something like that would be decent. I could do Amber, I guess. That might work. Right. That's fair pick, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it probably will need Nintendo Online to work on it. Whereas, I guess the mobile one won't need it. You do raise a good point, though. But still, it does mean all the Switch people will have all the VP, and you won't. Tough one. Nisa? Is that available soon, Liz? I mean... Wait, what? Right, nothing student-aided. Right. Safari Zone, okay, in the Great Marsh. Right, I need to pick a Great Marsh ruling, actually, because it's probably just going to run away from me, isn't it? True, Vic, true. You do raise a very good point there. It probably will, honestly. Yeah, I guess it's a lot more accessible from the mobile, isn't it? Assuming the mobile version of the app is good. Okay, so my options here are I can either try and guarantee a Dratini, or I can just get my Lapras. Not from you. Do I have an ice type right now? Just Nova, isn't it? So... Honestly, I should probably get the Lapras. Is it the old lady in this house? Yep. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, this does not get freeze dry in this game because it's an egg move, and mirror herb mechanics don't exist yet, I don't think. But might still be pretty good. Okay, what can I call this one? Blue? What's a cool color? Lapis Lazuli, I guess I could do that. Do I have a Cerulean yet? No, I might do Cerulean for this one. Okay. Nez, how did you do your Safari Zone encounter? And Midnight, if you're in chat still. Did you just hope for the first one to catch, or go until you caught one, or what? Okay, here he is. The guy who can make everything perfect. Voltor Core. Okay, I might do the same then, yeah. So every mint in the game is available. Gold ball caps. And any patch and any capsule. So, because I can farm heart scales infinitely, I can make anything perfect. That's kind of wild. Good question, Vic. I'm not sure. I'd assume so. Have a look. No, it's not. Okay, I guess I changed that. Probably for the best, honestly. That's another case where, like, I hadn't really thought about the Nuzlocke implications of it. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I hope not. I definitely hope not. Yeah, I'm a good people. Okay, let me have a look then. So I guess I just pick a area in a Great Marsh, and then from there I try and get something. So Hisuian Sneasel's areas 1 to 2. Thanks, Apollo. Appreciate it. Yama, Kangaskhan, Croagong. Oh, I think it's all of them, actually. Okay. I guess 5 to 6 might be best, because I've already got most of the Pokemon here, except for Gulpin. I think. I don't have a Gulpin, do I? Yeah, maybe that's best. Okay, yeah, we'll do throw balls until we catch something. But first I'll get Depok. Oh, not Depok. I have to hack in heart scales, right? There's no way to just get a bunch, like infinite ones, like the candy egg margin. Oh, this already is 5 and 6, okay. This might also be where Yama was, because of the daily stuff. Okay, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. I guess what I might do is, off stream I might then just make all my Pokemon perfect in Lumihex and stuff, given I can effectively do that anyways. Okay, first up on the list. Okay, let's see, do we get this? This background's really cool. Two cameras. Kinda chewed on. Yeah, honestly, the backgrounds are quite nice. The Great Marshal one's really nice in particular. Okay, we do get a Sneasel. I guess that doesn't support the alt forms. Got your mom. And I already have Infernape as well. Aren't I lucky? Okay, what should we call this one? I mean, probably a purple shade, right? Thistle? That might work. You want to call it Gongi? I'm trying to pick the colours for now, mostly. I'm happy to let you pick one if you want. Let Gongi Spum go. I'll think about it. Hi, Birders. Sorry, Miss Suze. I haven't seen him in a while, actually. He might be truly gone this time. Okay. Lilac? Orchid? Orchid even. I like Lilac, I think that's a good shout. Let me check I haven't already used it. Yeah, I've used either of those two. Kalki's a cool one. Elkman Isaac better as well. I like Lilac, I'm gonna go with that, I think. Honestly, yeah, that is a good point, Karen. I think sometimes I do miss out by having nickname themes. I'm wondering if, like, whenever I tackle... Oops. Whenever I tackle, like, the big challenge hack, if I should just drop them a theme and then just name them whatever. It might be fun. Oh, big spot. Just say when I'm back, maybe. Oh, W animation. That was an accident. But now I'm curious. Okay. And I feed the mid lane and I feed the Pokemon. Is there anything else I need to get here, actually? don't think so. We all eat food, don't we? I mean, I guess without, with the infinite repel, it's not too bad. Shed Shell might be nice. I don't think there's that many, trapping things in this game, but still. Really gongy, okay. Is that a kink people have? Doesn't sound that great. I see. Really? Don't get excited, Gongi. It's only that at the moment. The command was still broken, so I just changed it to that until I fix it. Probably Verk. Yeah, I do think they're completely useless at the moment, so I would like to buff them to at least 85, probably. Possibly 90? You don't? Oh, okay, fair enough. That's weird. Did the cooldown reset? I never went back to 30. Yeah, Iron Tail's a bit of a slightly confusing one because of the distribution. But yeah, Dragon Mesh I would have no issue buffing. It's totally useless as it is at the moment. Okay, 90's not too bad, yeah. Is that tree? Okay, it's just max revive. And a Pokeball, okay. Oh, you didn't get it, Nez? Okay. I guess we'll find out. How do I evolve it, actually? Razor Claw and Daytime, okay. Do I have a Razor Claw? Dire Claw, good question. No, I don't think it does. To be fair, Dire Claw, like, if it's not 100%, I kind of have to assume it won't have an effect, so wouldn't be that useful anyways. Hey, Kakao, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, all pretty good. You did pin. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have an Infuriate, I imagine I'd use it more, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. Okay. What am I at now? 2 hours 49. Okay, so major fights are split. I gotta do there's the Barry fight and there's the Wake fight. I'll have to like do the Route 212 stuff first. There is no shot, right? I swear that's not supposed to activate until later. Okay, what do? Do I close this? Or do I not? It doesn't leave me? Okay. When did I last save? Pretty recently. I think it was just after we got out of the Great Marsh, so I could reset. Let me have a look. What sort of team are we dealing with here? So this is Team 4, right? Team 3. Do I have the Pokemon to deal with this? I might do, honestly. Make sure to fail the Claw's form. Yes, I'll have to send it in. Yeah, we might actually be fine here. Let me have a look. I think we might just about have the counters we need. Let me check. Team 3, right? Yeah, so I already just killed it. Yeah, Steffi, we'll try it. I'm done. I've got like a really solid team in my party right now, so... I mean, Saiyan? Saiyan? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but... Ooh, you may have a point there. We got the calc. There's nothing to fear. Especially because I'm faster. Oh, I better check items, actually. I don't think I removed anything since Maylene. Jayan, okay. Got it. Ooh, what should I do next? Gokan? So we got Blaziken. Now, what comes out last? Blaziken is always last here, so it's between Tropius, Sizzle, and Altaria. If I do that, it's Tropius. Robot would bring out Blaziken. No, it won't. It'll bring out Altaria, which we have a great matchup into, so we'll do that. Okay. Oh, it stands in this game. Okay, interesting. How'd that kill? Oh, levels. Right. Oh, really? Ouch. Sorry, that was a white. Yeah, jumpscare trainers could be really scary. Which, I guess is kind of in the name, but still. Kinda wild. Right here, though, that's a pretty deep run to run into something like that. I think it's just random every time you fight him. Oh, you. Yeah, it'd be cool if it was like, adapting, but I don't think it is. Oh, I'm still faster, okay. So this should be in Sizzle. Okay. So this is going to go either Butter Punch or Wing Attack. Okay, Wing Attack would kill my Infernape, so I need to be careful here. Right, what are my options? Gyarados? Probably Gyarados. Yeah, Crobat's so good. I don't have the Utin TM yet, but still. Oh, level true. Oh, I need to export everything. Okay, so we have an even better matchup than it said then. Ah, it has Roost as well, right, okay. I'm not sure about this. Good question. Hey, Bryn. I'll come in. Okay, let me just double check this. So, I'm 44, not age level. This will kill Sizzle, which brings out Blaziken. I'm faster. Okay, sorted. Although bounce could miss, I think. Also, I love how they've added the Great March background to this one. It's pretty cool. I think normally it's just a void or whatever. Has Thunder Punch, so that could be awkward. Because if I miss bounce, which I could, I'd probably die. And I think I'm at 90. Oh, so it's +8. So yeah, about 93.5. So it's a 93 accuracy, I think. I don't know if I wanted to risk that one. Whereas Waterfall has a 80% chance to kill. The bounce would be the better option if I did do that, but it's probably way around this way. But it does have speed boost, so if I let it go up, it's gonna keep going faster. And I don't have a direct counter to Thunder Punch. I just go for it. If I was just a little stronger, this would be a lot easier. Okay. I mean, yeah, Manotic could tank one hit. Nuzlocke, welcome in. Yeah, I would probably restart for a Nuzlocke for sure. Yeah, I would agree the favorite game is probably the best option. I think in terms of Nuzlocke, like, if you want to start a Nuzlocke, Fire Red is a pretty good shout. It's probably like the most basic one that can kind of teach you a few things. I think in terms of fun, I'd probably say Platinum or maybe Black 2. But yeah, honestly, I would just pick your favorite. Any of Gen 3, 4, 5 are all pretty good though, so you can't really, there's not really a losing play here. Ignore chat, they're trolling. Except for Fiction. Yeah, Black 2 is one of the harder ones for sure. But maybe not that one actually. Yeah, I'd say out of those options, maybe Fire Red or Ruby would be best, one of those two. Never thick. But missing not this particular time. Okay, what am I doing? So yeah, if I block Thunder Punch with Meganium, Speed Boost activates, so then becomes faster than me. And then I kind of will just all hell breaks loose. So I feel like the best bet here is just to go with Gyarados. So I can either risk the... That would be... Yeah. So statistically, I should bounce. That's true, yeah. Fire Red has some pretty good guaranteed encounters, which help. Yeah, I'm at 93%. Okay, let me just double check this. So... 85 speed versus 82, so I should be faster. Yeah, okay. I think this is my best option. The speed boost makes this really awkward otherwise. Please hit. Come on. Shit. Okay, well at least I didn't die, but... That's not good. 5 VIPs? I need to increase the price of that, I think. Okay, what's... Do I have any other options I can use here? Can Drapion survive 2 hits? Maybe. I might be able to Toxic Stall it instead or something. It's all for camera? Okay, alright, that's fine. I swear, I need a form for people to submit people who are, like, in progress is the thing. Because I'd like to increase it, but also I don't want to screw over people who've been doing it for a while, so... there is no solution. 78? Bullshit. Okay, I think I'm going to try and land a Toxic. Don't paralyze. You did Berg? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that why I did it? Damn. Yeah, I need to start doing... Well, I guess Kamut can't do Those anyway. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I should do like a daily coin flip or something. Not daily, but a coin flip once per stream or something like that. Okay, this does a max of 81, so we're fine this turn. You as well, Z? Okay, alright, I better not increase it now. Oh, okay, huge. Which means I can also get an attack off for free now. No, I should switch, so it's not an random move. Yeah, I think without we should be fine now. So this should go high jump kick again, so I can swap it into Crobat. Yeah, I can cancel. A permanent steer. I feel like unexpected trainers don't happen in Runbun too often, but yeah, maybe. Okay, this should, I believe, be Thunder Punch now. Let me just double check that. So I'm level 44. Yeah, Thunder Punch is, oh no, Blaze Kick's actually highest. Okay. Ew. Do I go into Gyarados? Monotic? Why Monotic? Because of that crits, I might die. Nah, it's always Moonball, I think. Same for Gen 5 onwards. Ouch. Okay, defense buff, nice. Go Hims, welcome in. They do hit us, especially Kongi. Well, I don't know, it doesn't help that much anyways, but... okay, this should be Thunder Punch, I believe. So I think I can just swap to Meganium now and we're good. High crit AI, even if it is in this game, shouldn't come into effect here because I resist Blaze Kick. So, yeah. Yeah, this is 100% Thunder Punch, I think. So we'll go into Meganium. No, these battle backgrounds are immediate speed, Charlie. I think this one is only used for the Great Marsh itself normally, but this isn't on the base game as well. Yeah, good morning. Thank you for the blast as well. Okay, slight steer, but we're good. Oh, Mr. Wake is an apprentice. Yeah, I think in normal Platinum, it activates on the tile underneath this guy. Why was there a Croak Mark there? Thanks, Nia. Appreciate it. Okay, I think what I might try and do then is, I might try and go through Route 212 so to get Wake back to the gym, and then for now I'll probably end stream and look a bit offline, because I need to decide if I'm going to allow weather or not. And this is probably the first fight where that condition really matters because of the rain. So I need to really see if I can figure out lines. And also I need to make all my Pokemon Perfector. Thanks to the Heart Scale guy. A mean looking fish. Oh yeah, Jirachi. I guess I don't actually have a Solitaire Moons account yet, right? So I could technically get Jirachi. Is that so big? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, not that I need to get this, but it's a Dawnstone now. Yeah, it is. Okay. This was always prime Gallade location back in the day. For regular Platinum. And I guess Frostlass too, but I mean, you don't get snow until after this point normally, so... More of a Gallade thing. Oh, more importantly, there's a Toxic TM here. That's probably going to be really useful. Yeah, it's fine, Virky. I don't mind you mentioning that. That's fine. Yeah, it's what was it we saw? Mega Frostlass and Mega... What was the one? Was it just Dragonite? Oh, right, you mean there's little leak things. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, it's just abilities. I don't really mind too much. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see if it really is legitimate, but I could see this happening. Like, Magic Bounce makes a bit more sense, and yeah, Drizzle is really cool for Dramper, but it does match with the flavor text for sure. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense than the original Misty Surge that was leaked, though. Works for me. Okay, so these tutors, I think, do they still require shards? No, I guess not. Okay. So I guess I can also use all these now. So the game really opens up in terms of what you can give stuff here. Really thick, wow. Okay. I didn't know this game was like that. Never take the Fable. Oh, you mean... Okay, so I thought you were joking about Mega Fable having another take. Never mind. I understand. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, look up. Don't think you're a trainer. Huge. No gravity, true. I got my 212 encounter already, right? Sneasel, called out Lilac. Do I have a recall yet? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Where's the item list? Items and TMs, Razor Claw. Route 215. Okay, so I might actually already have one, but I picked it up. In which case, I should have to level up Sneasel. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Yeah, and 212 was my Tedioso, I believe. Yeah, it's just Q-Charm Gen 3. It was so nice of them to give it Magic Guard. Not that way. Okay, another bottle cap. Yeah, pretty much. Just skips above all the ground moves or something like that. Okay, I should probably be a bit more cautious with these ones. So this is Route 212 south. Oh god, there's too many ranges. Shoot, which one's which? I think it might be this one. So I'm pretty sure that's Allison. I'm assuming Jeffrey is the other one. Oh, my poor fairies. Okay, let's see here. So Milotic, Water Fairy. Do I just use Drapion? Maybe. I mean, Drapion might actually screw this entire team. Yeah, so I might just do that. Probably with a Chester Berry though, just in case of that and bust. I can find it. It's not my favorite type, but it's probably like second favorite, I would say. Psychic's my favorite, but then Fairy's second, despite Chandler being neither of those types, but yeah. But I do very much like Fairy. I love the whole, like, magical moon stuff. All my favorites are Fairy types, so it's a natural bit. Okay, Hypnosis missed anyway, I guess that's fine. I wonder if Fairy would be a lot less broken if it was a Dragon Resist instead of Immunity, though. Okay. Yeah, that is true. I mean, that's the whole reason Fairy got introduced properly, right? So, it's an interesting problem. I do think, like, the matchup with the bug type could be a bit different, maybe, but I don't know if Fairy being weak to bug makes dramatic sense, is the only thing. It might do, to some degree. There's probably a way you could justify it. And to be fair, I don't know why it has a resistance to it either, so... Tough one. I do like that Fairy also introduced a reason to use, like, Poison Steel, though. Given it's, they were some of the weaker offensive types back then. Okay, what do I... Okay, so I'm going to assume it's this guy. So it's Magmar, Manectric, and Nidoking. Probably... Arios? Hold on. Ooh. I still can't quite get Nidoking yet. I mean, Metagross. Hey, Branta. Possibly, yeah. I guess that could be one option, sure. Oh, but yeah, I suppose a lot of the outrages do hit like a truck, so... So cool. Make normal be super effective against Fairy? I feel like I might go against what what normal type is, but you raise the point, yeah. That would be an interesting way to do it, I suppose. Ugh, Meteor Mash 90% is so annoying. There are so many cool moves that just don't have perfect accuracy in the base game. Possibly, yeah. I don't think it's a change I would do myself. But I can see the logic. That's true, Vic. When did DK come out again? Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of expected that, but still. Well, this Magma has it in for me. I don't know if we've been trying to clear out the gym trainers now, and then ending, or if I should just end after I get Wake back. I'd imagine gym trainers are pretty easy for the most part, though. Yeah, maybe Branson, maybe. Is it stay? Probably not, right? I'm not sure what the earliest Clemson is. 2 pieces have tickets. Very true, cannot deny that. Okay, I could just use Golem against this actually. Thanks for the free stick banner, appreciate it. kind-hearted trainer. Okay, and with that, we see Wake. Admittedly, this section I added was probably a bit unnecessary. I wanted to force the player to have to go through this part of the route, but I probably didn't have to do that, to be honest. I think Black Kaiser actually took the opposite approach and made it so it was it's an optional route near the end of the game you can do. Kind of like one of the late run and bun routes, I think. Okay, I think I'm also going to get my Eterno encounter because I can't dupe out the Poliwag anymore, so there's no point in delaying it. Because I opted to get Lapras. Where the hell is the HMs? Oh, shit. True picture. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, I know, I've heard people say Byron Split's a bit too long in this game, so maybe I could... I mean, the thing is, if I did make like a Rampart Plus, I feel like at this point I couldn't really cut it down, but... Yeah, maybe the whole thing about Palpark was unnecessary, but... I guess, yeah, it does help break up the Maylene and Wake stuff a bit. Okay, what am I still delaying? So... I was gonna delay this place, but I can't delay any further, so I can't actually dupe out anything, so I may as well just catch this. And there was also the Gabite in Wayward Cave, which I may as well just catch now, because I was just waiting for a higher level. Okay, I think what I'll do then is I'll catch these encounters, and then we'll end, and then I'll sort out like all of my perfect mons stuff off stream. But let's see what we get. Or maybe Kametia could be an option as well. Yeah, because I guess there's already a pretty big gap between Fantine and Maylene, right? So yeah, that could be an option too. Yeah, I like that page a lot more than the first one we found. Okay. Any day now? Okay, Poliwag or Dratini? Okay, Poliwag. I guess that's no surprise. I'll have to think what to evolve this into then. I'd imagine unless I'm going to allow Drizzle, Poliwrath is probably the better option, but we'll see. Okay, what should I call this? Polynesian? Ooh, okay. What is that? A shade of blue. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get that. We'll get the Gabite. True, yeah, it also matches the name. Pretty good, pretty good. Well thought. Okay, I probably want to go up from Orberg, I think. Alright. Also, is the flying really that fast in BDSP? That seems incredibly fast. No, I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's not too bad. The whole, like, Poketch in general feels a bit weird in this game because there's no touch screen, but I do appreciate the HM part of it. So... there we go. Okay, how fast can I do this? That's a good question. I don't know. I know, yeah. How are you supposed to know it's there if you don't find out? I don't actually understand that. It's not visible at all from the bridge, is it? I think. Shoot. Or maybe it is very slightly, I'm not sure to be honest. Okay. I should... Oh, right, it's just there in this game. Okay, it's not an event like it was in Rimplot. Interesting. Even nowadays? Right. Oops. You. Okay, so we can't evolve this in the Garchomp just yet, but at this point I should be strong enough to catch it without any particular issues. Oh, it's 28 in this, okay. It's 25 in Rimplot, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, thank you, Gabite, for making that easy. Okay, what do we call this one? They're a little bit strange banter, yeah. There's one bit of Mount Coronet especially that is really, really awkward. Okay, goodbye. Rebecca Purple. I suppose some of these names are ridiculous, but sure, that is on the list. I feel like it's more of an indigo, right? Oh no, I don't really know what we can call it on that. We already have a periwinkle and an indigo, and none of the rest are like single names. Orange. I guess the center part is. Ultramarine? Maybe. Yeah, that could work actually, that kind of works. It is kind of leaning to the shark aspect. X-codes. Can you imagine trying to do that? I'll do Ultramarine, I think that works actually. It's a land shark, but close enough. Okay, I think with that then, that should be everything. Oh. Do I have an escape rope? Okay. Ultramarine. Sorry, Banter, yeah. I tend to stream on weekends at least, or days off like this. Well, even on weekdays sometimes. Anyway, yeah, it's not uncommon for me to start streams like 2-3 PM my time, and then go until like around now or so. Okay, where the hell is the escape rope goes? Going to heaven. But yeah, it's not visible at all, is it? There's like a rock here, I assume. I feel like you definitely don't get secrets like that these days. Okay, Hooping being gone. Oh, what I did. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let me just double check this a second. So the way this works is that I have heart scales that I can also theoretically dig up from the underground. And I can just exchange them for capsules and stuff infinitely, I believe. Or mints or whatever. Giggle. Does that look like an NPC that would giggle? No, who am I to judge? Okay, and then yeah, so... yeah, I guess that's it. So I can just make all my Pokemon perfect now. Which I would consider maybe not doing if I was trying to have more of a challenge run here, but this is more of a quick Sinnoh tour. I say quick, I've been on this game for like a month now, but still. But there we go. Okay, right, I'm gonna leave it there, I think, for today. But thank you all for watching. Good progress. We are still at 0 deaths. We have 4 badges, and we're coming up to the 5th one. I just need to figure out... actually, wait, before I... let me just double check. The gym is in rain, right? Still, I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed. Yes, okay. The sprinklers are still on. No change there. Thank you, Gongi. Yeah, thank you all coming. So, Gongi, Get Out, Camerot, N, Verk, Branta, Neo, Fick, Hims. Thank you all for joining, and anyone else. I don't think anyone else chatted recently. Camerot as well. I didn't say you already. Bertus, Verk. Yep, thank you all for joining. Wait, I think I just said some people twice. I'm sorry, I have the memory of goldfish, but never mind. See you, Kaneki. Ah, I'm terrible. Okay, but yeah, thank you all for joining. Probably good odds I'll be on tomorrow, but I'll have a look. Okay, so I'm actually going to raid Zeph again because he's low-key trying to push for partner at the moment, so I'd like to give him the boost to do that. Kind of tough competition right now, to be fair, but I may as well at least try and bring up his average a bit, because I know from experience that it's a tough road to be on. Yeah, Gong, you mentioned it like the end of 2 streams ago, I think it was. Yeah, like, it's sort of like, if it happens, it happens, but he's potentially within striking distance at the moment. So, yeah. If you're willing to stick around or leave a tab open for Zeph, go for it. He's playing Black Kaizo Calculus, so pretty interesting stuff. I don't think anybody else, except for Peach and Moxie, I guess, because they're doing it blind, are doing it Calculus, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, I will have a look off stream, what we'll do, and then we'll probably be on most likely tomorrow sometime. So, until then, I will see you all later. Thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.